Met. He hasn't come home yet. There's Kofi. I have plus on Discord yet. Can I do that? Maybe Microsoft, the story you were talking about yesterday on the way home. If I had to take a guess, because we're doing D&D tomorrow, you'd probably stop in the liquor store now. Because you usually want to stop before game stuff, but he's technically the last one normally home. We're two here, so, or at least, no, Kyle usually is, but it's usually pretty close, so a delay of like 10 minutes could delay everything. So if I were him, I would have just done the booze now, which I did. I did on my way home. I was out of my whiskey. I needed more. Okay. I think I got that done. All right. And he still has to eat dinner. Guess it's just gonna be me and you guys for a little bit. That's weird. Normally Michael's the one that just goes on weird tangents for a while. What was the one I brought up to him yesterday? Or yesterday, the day before? I brought up an actor, and within 10 seconds, he was like talking about some like conflict from 30 years ago in some country. That was literally the tangent. I'm like, how did you go from this actor to like tragedy in this country in literally 10 seconds? It was like, and it wasn't like a one-to-one. He actually took a little train to get there, and I'm like, oh my god. We talk about how you stole his waifu in his dream that you had no idea about. See, actually, so what's kind of fun is, I do my music ready. What you can actually do is, like, when he comes back, you can at least see the last probably 8 to 10 messages. You could say things in the chat, and as long as there's not too many of them and they're still there in the more recent, if he comes here and kind of reads it and sees that, I can see him being like, what the hell are you guys talking about? So if you want to just say some random weird shit, it'd probably be pretty funny. Depending if everybody does, then it's probably gonna like push it out of the queue. I'm not gonna like scroll backwards for it, but still. All right, I have like my brain is completely blanked on this. What were we doing last time? 63 months. Oh my god, that's so many. 63 months. How's it going, everyone? It's going well. My boss contacted me today, and normally I work from home Monday, but I have to go in Monday because the interns are starting, and the person that was supposed to like help the intern on their first day decided that they didn't want to be there the first day the intern's there. So I was available, and they asked if I wanted to like pick them up essentially. So I have to like assist the intern for a good couple hours on Monday. Just means I can work from home some other day. Is that music loud enough? To me, it's like really quiet. I just want to make sure it's... Yeah, it seems extra quiet. Just depends on the song, I think. Is that better? Okay, we'll see. All right. But thank you very much, Arad. Yeah, what were we doing here? Oh yeah, we're getting her the remote. And then the Umo backed up. And then fell, and then like there was a fire. Oh, the rain. I just realized the rain just kind of stops. When she hits the ground, God stops crying. What? That's in particles. Rain. So this is starting at like round number 16. And this needs to go for let's say 15 seconds, not 815. There's certain tests I've wanted to do for a while where I wanted to turn it down just a little bit. I wanted to do certain things in the software to see if it makes a difference. Like if you ran a particle, because there's the pre-run time, is it actually pre-running? Like is it seeing the shot ahead of time and prepping for it? If you have a particle that runs past a shot, does that affect the performance of the next shot? I would think the first one could, the second one shouldn't. But my main one I've been curious about is just this. Like, so this is the lifetime of the object, and you can see here that like these objects technically aren't going for the full shot. That's usually if you like import a model in, it normally gives you pre-render time, like pre-existing time before and after the shot. But if you stretch it enough, you can start having things die. And normally it's not a problem, like for non-moving objects, but like even these aren't a problem because all it'll do is kind of just let it continue doing whatever it did. But if it does start to move, and I don't think any of these have movement, the curtains could. I'm gonna put those up. Like the remote and the remote antenna, they're already dead at a certain point. I want to know, like, does that affect performance though? So, like, it's like, why does this exist? This screen to me has a purpose. So what is that purpose? It's got to have like some benefit, something it does. And it confuses me because I have no idea what it does. What's it like? Does it increase performance? The model doesn't go away. It stays there. It just stops moving even though there's animation. So like, and you can't break this up to have it like pop back in at a later point. So, yeah, I have no idea. I wish I could figure out why. And the fact that it like is a bad thing, it just feels like a hindrance for no benefit. It confuses me. Hello, Derpy. Hello, Silver Flash. Michael is home now. I think it's either Michael's home or I'm getting robbed. It's Michael. All right. I think last time we were working on, though, like, what was I specifically working on last time? Oh, I was working on the camera stuff to like kind of get the planning figured out. Yeah, then he's supposed to be like asking if that's supposed to happen. I'm going to, because he's just kind of bouncy. I don't want him to be bouncy here. It's not really fitting the situation. We're going to go out, maybe? Yeah. We'll do that. Hello. Twitch is breaking on you. Well, break it first. Show it who's boss. Okay, actually, no. There's a different position from him that probably would work better. Do that. Just wanted him leaning a little bit more forward. Why am I on your cape? I don't want your cape. Okay. Oh yeah, that's kind of goofy. I gotta be careful on that stupid clothing. He doesn't have to do too much here, though. This is a look out the door. Couldn't text for the longest time. When in doubt, just give it a good old reboot. I have a coworker that she messages me for technical questions, which is fine, but they're always questions that like I am just regurgitating the first Google response, and half the time she sends me a question, I literally just ask it to Google and I copy paste her the answer. Kind of a little annoying because it's like you can do this too. It's resources. But she messaged me today about some problem, and essentially the answer was, well, just close the program and reopen it. and she did, and it worked. Like, reboot. Oh, if things are broken, reboot. If Twitch is broken, reboot. And if it still is broken, then send them a letter telling them to reboot from their side. It might take a while though. I think he's looking too far down. That's technically how he should look though. A little bit more of the, yeah, I like having a little bit more of the head turn with it. Like before he was kind of like looking straight towards the camera, and that's like symmetry. It's kind of weird having it where he's just kind of looking a little off center, but still where I need him to look is much better. Yeah, a little higher looks better. Wait, I thought I locked you. Apparently I didn't. That works better. All right. We need some audio from him. Let's see. Aha. We need Sunburst. And what did I say he's gonna say? Can't put multiple periods. There. And he should be confused. I think I preferred him a little bit more on the chaotic side. We'll see how that goes. Oh, Thunder. We're working on a Starlight being Dr. Weird short. Here, I can play what we got. I'm not going to play it with the lights on because it runs slower, but like technically it's going to look a little nicer. It's just that I'm not going to run with the lights. Working on ponies, obviously. Well, kind of. There's mostly ponies. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Music's not playing.
Gentle Colts! By combining a horse, anime, and a 1965 Ford Mustang GT, I've created this thing.
Is that a high school girl?
What? No!
I don't have to lip sync it down for that part.
Could a high schooler do this?
That's animated yet for that part. So working on it is working on it. Up through this, I think, now think about it, some of this a little quick.
I've created this thing.
Is that a high school girl?
What? No!
High school girl?
What? No!
Okay, no, it's fine.
This.
I'm just have right now a copy paste animation from the other shot, so she's just kind of waving around saying random words. She can return. Okay. I don't need the music on for now though. So we're trying to we're kind of just literally making this up as we go. Yeah, if it's broken there, then yeah, that's fine. Anything that's green is like done. So like this one's done because there's really not much to it. Again, it looks more like this in the final. But anything yellow is I still have to do cleanup and finalization for. Like I'm thinking I need to lighten him, change his lighting a little bit on that one. This intro is definitely done. But anything in red is like I still have most of the work to do. So I usually mark it where it's green if it's done, yellow if it's animation has been smoothed, but it doesn't have any of the hair animation done. It doesn't have any of the final touches, any maybe potential eye lighting, cleanup, texture changes, like the little like fine details. Red is where I've got the camera figured out, and I'm working on getting a lot of that other stuff built up. Where if it's blue, it's like I have no fucking clue. But we don't have any blue because I kind of ran out of shots to cut, and I've just been extending as I need. So. I saw you bring out your dead vid the other day, and it sadly reminded me of COVID. I could see it. It's about the plague, so it makes sense. I was being on Monty Python. It was I love that movie. Oh yeah, that's with the lighting. But even this, the lighting's going to look a little different once it actually gets time to process, because I'm using Actually, I'm noticing one issue right there. There's like one like light beam that's kind of crossing right here. Why? It's not that one. Not that one. So it's neither of those. I'm on the wrong shot, that's why. That's like this one. Okay. Outer fill light.
I'm British.
No.
Ooh.
It's not that one. It's not that one. It's the number 3. So what are you doing? Wait, how is this even causing that issue? Oh, well, for one, this is just a curtain light, isn't it? Yeah, it's a curtain light. I know why it's doing it. All right. It's definitely the radius. I can just decrease the radius and we'll just drop the brightness a bunch. Yeah, problem solved. There's this one also has. What is this one? Okay, that's different. All right, good. I want to make sure because, like, I don't want to have where I render and then figure out something's wrong. Fixed. What does the voices? The one for the British one is from a friend of mine. But for Bring Out Your Dead, that's from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I think it's like 8 minutes into the movie. It's a whole like thing. Don't forget to save before changing anything. Technically it saves every 10 minutes, but because I'm so ready for SFM to fuck up, I'm normally Control S-ing quite often. Actually, it's funny. You can actually, yeah. This isn't for the actual reason, but if you actually look at my keyboard, the S key is like worn out. It's not from me oversaving, but it kind of makes it feel that way. That's just because it's part of WASD. But yeah, I save a lot. But yeah, the autosave's every 10 minutes. But the autosave is nice. It saves your ass. It definitely prevents a lot of problems. But as you start getting into like potentially larger and larger save files, let's say, let me see if I can find an example, actually. Well, there's kind of some examples here. Oh, yeah, I got... Oh, that's a picture. Kind of, I guess. Like, this file for Stupid Face is 14 megabytes. But then if I go up to, like... what's another one? Let's do, yeah, like this one. There's really nothing in it, but it has 41 kilobytes. The autosave is much faster if it's 41 kilobytes compared to 14 megabytes, you know, it's significantly smaller. But if, like, say right here, this specific shot has this animation that's going outside of the visible range of this shot, all of this, including what is outside visibility, just from like some copy paste or some other issue, is still being saved for every one of those little dots. And by dots, I mean this. So because you can't really make actual round curves in a software and have it saved, like how would you save a curve? So instead it just makes sample points, and the more sample points you have, the more rounded it is, but it's still just flat lines connecting them all. So like this looks like a curve, but it's technically a straight line from here to here, then here to here, then here to here, so here to here. So all these sample points are lines of data in that save file, and they're very small lines of data, but when you have potentially hundreds of them, it starts to add up. And I've had save files that are like 150 or 200 megabytes, and I'm not sure if the sample is, and that can be a problem for autosave, because autosave then, like every 10 minutes the software will go like and stop for a second, try doing all that stuff, and then let you go again. It's one of the reasons that it's not a bad idea when you start getting larger files to try to do a little bit of cleanup. So if you have a shot that is like fully done, like I would consider this one fully done, I would go and select everything, look at it and say, okay, for the most part, that's fine. I don't think there's anything in the problem there. Let's check this one though. Yeah, and this one's clean too. So I'm just looking and saying, oh, actually there's a little bit, so you can see. Oh yeah, actually, so you can see all these are sample points that are being saved. But if I just go and like do that, and then boop, sometimes it might take a couple. Let's see if I can get rid of some of them. Yeah, some of them I'm not going to be able to get rid of. There has to be at least one sample point, because that sample point is just telling you where the whole line to be. It's just that it looks like there's a lot of remnant of stuff. I did clean up some, but it does look like there's some just like I'm not going to get rid of. Yeah, I got rid of a lot there. And that's super minor. If you're just working on a normal file, don't bother with that. It's a waste of time. But if you're starting to get into really, really, really big files, yeah, do some cleanup. It will save your, it help your autosave save time, because if your autosave takes 30 seconds every 10 minutes, that's 5% of your time that is just waiting for like your system on lockdown. I'm in here in this video shorty I've done for the audio. Oh, these voices. These voices are from just 15 AI essentially. I like the rough sounding feel that it gives them. Well, ready, Brony. Because I really want them to sound kind of crazy, chaotic. And actually, I need the audio for this.
Is that supposed to happen?
It's actually not bad.
Is that supposed to happen?
No, I need him to be a little bit.
Is that supposed to happen?
I'm gonna download this one. I don't think it's the one I'm gonna go with, but it's not bad. I'm gonna have him be a little more chaotic. Is there? I'm gonna try surprise. Because when you're asking a question, the inflection at the end is how you determine if it's a question or not. Usually, if the audio, your voice is going up to down, it's usually the end of a sentence. But if it's going down to up, it's asking a question. And by changing that, it helps tell the software to do that. Because if he goes and says, "Is that supposed to happen?" That's not a question. It doesn't sound like a question. Is that supposed to happen? Then it sounds like a question. And so by doing surprise, it might do wrong inflection. Wonder where the difference is to freehand than 3D exporting is. To freehand than 3D exporting. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like for freehanding animation compared to doing it in 3D. Is it already done? Yeah, wow, that was really quick.
Is that supposed to happen?
Yeah, see, that kind of didn't inflect right.
Is that supposed to happen?
That's not bad.
Is that supposed to happen?
He sounds almost okay, I was gonna say he sounds surprised. That's what I picked. Okay, no, he should be just confused. Okay, I was like, I don't want her to be surprised. Why did I pick surprise?
I'm British. Woo!
Michael should be done here soon. I saw him come home. He's gotta be eating. All right, what we're doing here. So we're doing the audio for that.
Could a high schooler do this?
She's not gonna say anything during this whole thing. Should I cut that a little quicker? I'm gonna cut it a little quicker. It's like I want to, but like there's that thing of like you expect people to find something funny, and I don't like having it redo something funny and then immediately follow it up with somebody doing something or saying something, because if somebody finds something funny and they giggle, they're not really taking the time to process. I like to have a little bit of time, and yeah, that might be too quick if I do.
Is
it.
that supposed to happen?
No.
Is that supposed to happen?
That sounds.
Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know about the is part, but I think the rest of it's pretty good. I'm gonna do it again though. Well, most 2D animation is kind of just 3D nowadays. But I think a lot of it, if you look back to like traditional drawn compared to now, I think drawn always is going to have an advantage in just aesthetic and feel of it. And like, there's something about it that's great, but 3D is the benefit of you kind of make a model and you give it the things you need to give it, and then it just is there. So then it's about rigging and modifying. And it's not like an SFM where I can have one 3D model that rules it all. Like where if I have Sunburst there, that's the only model I need to use. If you're actually using a real 3D software, a lot of it is you have a very simple rig that's a very basic look of that model. That's it, like doing the animations that the people are working with. But then they're going to have a much more detailed one for like the physics, so that like if they have like a potentially like maybe you have a larger stomach or you have your hair, and those aren't going to be included in the one that is being animated. That's going to be with separate passes or different models. But then generally, once you have that model, you can use that and save time by reusing it and stuff. Or if you're doing a background for buildings and stuff, you can just copy paste a lot of things. 3D and stuff allows a lot of that compared to traditional 2D. You do traditional digital art and animating. Yeah, and I think that those are from just a general perspective, like they're better. But they're just a lot more work and more expensive. There you are.
Here.
I was pretty sure we got at the liquor store.
Yeah, I'm at the liquor store for a minute. I got home late just because of traffic.
Traffic?
Yeah.
On Tuesday?
Yeah, the Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the worst.
I thought Mondays were the worst.
No. The people who get to decide whether or not they want to stay home.
Okay, yeah.
Still.
And that like me?
Yeah, like you, yes. People like you.
No, I
don't clog up the roads Mondays and Fridays.
Well, yeah, but I have to go to work next Monday. I have to go physically in. I am the.
Oh no.
I have to chaperone an intern.
Until. Like the whole day?
Well, I have to meet them at 8:30 in the lobby. Like, I asked my boss, I'm like, all right, so there's going to be like a battalion of interns, because I think there's like 22 interns that are starting. And I'm like, all right, so I'm going to go to the lobby, and there's going to be like 20 something interns. How do I know which one's mine? And then do I hold up a paper like a limo driver at an airport, or what do I do here? And they said, oh, actually that's a good idea, but no, apparently I can find their LinkedIn profile. It has their picture. I'll just do that. But But I'm
I like
like,
the vapor thing. That's better.
yeah. Well, is it, or it can be like you're picking kids for kickball, and you just wait until everybody else gets their intern taken, and then you just take what's left.
Interns. Those poor children.
They're college.
Poor children.
Yeah, we have 2 waves of interns. There's actually 1 wave that already is done, and now this is the second one. When I started at this company, tomorrow is my 7-year anniversary at the company, and because I started during intern season, when I did my onboarding, I was with an intern through the whole onboarding. Thankfully, I missed the 20-something intern day. That was the week after I started, but.
Is that supposed to
I
happen?
heard you like My Little Pony.
Is that supposed to happen?
Is this true?
Why is this? It's kind of not even sounding like Sunburst.
You have to try like 20 times before you get the one that works.
I'm like full creative.
That's why it doesn't sound like Sunburst. You got the creative all the way up.
It doesn't sound like him.
Well, I don't know. That's what you just said.
Well, no, it sounds smooth and clear. It just sounds like a different person,
All right.
like close to, or like the same actor being a different character.
Yeah. Sometimes when I was doing Derpy, it would sound more like Rarity, which actually caught me off guard a few times.
Why could it be that to make the model work, he tossed in Rarity lines?
I don't know. That I would think that would throw off the model.
A little bit, yeah, but I don't know.
So that would start sounding more like Rarity.
I don't know. I'm not an AI expert.
Yeah, you like My Little Pony?
Yes.
Good, because I got you a thing.
Yeah, I know. Is that the thing you left on the counter overnight? Yeah.
What's that? I got it for you.
Because I'm like, what is this? Oh, he's saving it for stream.
It's for It's a My Little Pony.
Why'd you put that in your pocket? The thing's huge.
Weird.
It's not My Little
It's
Pony.
totally My Little. It's what an old person would give you if they found out you like My Little Pony.
Zuru.
And I'm an old person.
What's this from?
It's that on the side.
I know, but
I
like,
didn't read it.
hold on. Oh, this my favorite part. Where is it? Yeah. So it's this like pony thing.
Yeah, look at that. That's Bonies. It's totally My Little Pony.
It kind of, yeah, it is.
It's very much a ripoff of My Little
But what I like, this item is electronically protected.
They don't want you to steal
Do not take the horse ball.
the horse. No, I could have been arrested
3+
when I stole that.
Not for children under 3 years. Slime?
There's slime?
It says slime, 18 grams.
Why is there slime in there? You should open it. I don't know. I wasn't expecting
Unicorn
slime.
Squad. Unicorn Squad.
Maybe. Why is there slime?
I don't know.
Open
This
it.
capsule is made with certified recycled plastic. Okay.
Okay.
It's got a zipper.
Ooh.
It didn't go all the way.
What? This is a quality product.
It didn't go. That didn't work either.
Probably made in like Idaho or something.
No, it's made in Kowloon, Hong Kong.
Oh, there you go.
First floor. There we go.
That's how you know how to find.
And now, generic ball. Isn't
That
this the
ball.
thing that like they came to Earth on in Dragon Ball?
Oh yeah, that's the Saiyan pod.
Oh, wait, it's got another zipper.
What?
It's like a weird like pulse.
They really-
It broke again.
Well, why you keep breaking it?
Where did you get this? The zipper sucks.
I got it at the dollar store.
Was it?
Yeah. I got it at the dollar store. I went there to pick up eggs and creamer and biscuits.
I had creamer.
Yeah, well, I saw that after I put the creamer in. I got a smaller creamer though. There's slime in there. There's slime in that pony. It's all gonna come gooshing out. What else did you get? Why is there a little pump?
That's the one I wanted.
You want it?
It's horsey.
What is that horsey? Oh, look at that. This is a horse. She's got a hard hat. Why does she have a hard hat?
Yeah.
Or is that a backwards cap? That's what that is.
It's a backwards cat, but she does have like
It's like a little skater pony.
she has like little limbs.
Oh yeah, they move.
Stop I don't focusing on that face. Focus on the horsey. Focus on the horse.
It does want to focus on me. It loves me.
No more Michael. There we go. Now only horsey. Once it's on the horsey, it can't see you.
That's good.
Oh, look at that
Well,
horsey.
she got a little chain.
She's gangsta.
She's a gangster horse. That's what's happening. Oh no, she's kicking.
Oh, but yeah, her legs do move. She's
gangster pony.
Yeah, it's got a gold
It's like
chain.
a rapper. Yeah, it's got a gold chain. This is how China thinks Americans look like.
What else is in this thing? Unicorn.
What's that? It's just paper.
No, it's something in there.
Is it slime?
I don't know.
Well, don't open it if it's slime.
But I'm gonna open it anyway.
It's gonna get all over stuff.
It's little combs. You can comb her hair.
Oh.
And
her gangster hair.
I think these are like little wings.
Oh yes, she's a princess now. She's a gangster princess.
Gold wings.
Yes.
Okay. Why does it say 1973 hip hop? That's what it says.
Specific to the year, isn't it? It's a 1970s hip hop artist.
Come on. Focus. It's all backwards. It's
Why
all
is this
backwards.
focused on me? It's like in front of me. Oh,
Yeah, see, 1973 hip hop. What the hell is that?
This is pony.
And then it comes with a little thing so you can comb her hair. Okay.
Okay, there's more stuff.
What is this? Oh, this is the book. What is her name?
It's a book.
Does it have a name?
Oh, maybe it has all their names in there. Yeah, it's like the whole list of all the ones you can collect.
This one. So they have Misty, which is a little witch. Ivy, which is like, I don't know, like druid kind of. Pixie, which is horse. Brady, which is bat. Diva, which is bat but sparkle.
See, they got the bat poems.
Well, I don't care about the rest of these. Which is the one we have? Charm Z.
Charm Z.
Charm Z. And it comes with a mystery slime.
Why?
You bought it.
Yeah, but it's yours. It's your slime. It's all over the place.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so it's like this, like slime. This one.
Wait a minute. Are you supposed to slime the ponies?
I don't know. Like, because this is all it has on the back is like. What does it say back here?
What is the thing? Is to get your goo on the pony.
Warning: use adult supervision.
Yeah,
Wash hands with clean water thoroughly before and after using the product. This slime is non-toxic, but ingredients may cause damage to sealed or varnished surfaces, such as tables or other wooden surfaces. Do not play directly on surfaces without a protective layer to avoid drying. Store in. Oh, I thought this said store ingested. Store it in a tight sealed container. This product, weird space, is not edible. It is not. Do not put in your mouth. Call a doctor if ingested. Do not stick on your eyes or face. Do not use on fabric, hair, or porous surfaces that cannot be easily wiped clean. Residue or color may transfer. And then it's like in French, Spanish, German, and Italian.
Okay, so what I get from that is that they want you got to keep it in a jar, keep it from drying out. So you put it all over the pony. You put it all over the pony, and then you put the pony in a jar, covered in the slime, to keep the slime from drying out. Because what else is the slime for if it's not to cover the pony in the slime?
Michael,
What?
she's got booties.
That's very cool.
Hold on, I'm putting
Are you
on the
going to
booties.
cover her in your slime?
I'm gonna put on the booties.
I want you not
Where's
to.
the, oh wait, I'm missing a booty.
What? You lost the
Where's the horse booty?
What's in there? It's the comb.
Oh, no, I'm missing a booty.
Well, you
Oh,
probably.
I found a booty.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Had to get a refund.
There we go. See, now she got horse booties.
Look at that horse booty. Wow. But the idea behind these, to cover them in slime and put them in a jar to keep it from drying out,
Yeah.
is a little weird.
Okay.
A little
Well,
on the nose. That's yours now.
no.
No, I gave it to you.
No.
Are you not going to put your slime on the pony?
I'm not sliming the pony.
You got to keep it in a jar to
this
keep it from drying out.
slime I'm guessing it's like one of those things that's just really goopy in the hands, but it stays together. But it also feels like it's just liquid.
No, you're supposed to put it on the pony.
I'm not putting it on the pony.
Yeah, you slime the pony with your slime, and then you put them in a jar to keep it from drying out, like the instructions said.
No.
That's what the instructions said.
You can slime the pony later.
Your pony. What if I run out of slime?
Is this 5surprise.com/unicorn squad? Oh. I think they have a color change depending on temperature.
You have to breathe heavy on the pony?
Because this is cold with from blue to red arrow, and it shows like a change of color.
What changes color?
For her, I think she just gets darker.
Well, what part of her?
Like her skin. What are you doing to the horsey?
I'm breathing on it.
I don't know. Some of these get like pretty different in colors.
Oh.
I think, well, how would you know? It's just a darker color.
Here.
Friends and I have a voice very close to Button Mash from Button Mash Masters. Nice. That's kind of the thing with voice acting is having range.
Let's share this with everyone in chat. I'm gonna tell them that you got unicorn slime.
No, you got unicorn
You
slime.
got unicorn slime. I told you it's yours.
Only I will take it.
Huh?
Why am I in the picture?
They have to know. No, it's yours.
Only if that means that I can buy you anything and you have to take it.
You can get like a cat or something.
Yeah, I can. I can get whatever I want. What you're
like-
saying is, if it's gifted, it's yours now.
Yeah, you can throw it away if you want, but
Uh-huh.
I don't want you getting me a live animal.
No, I can, no, you're giving me free reign here.
No, I feel like I'm not.
No, you are.
Like somebody gives you a lollipop, you can't be like, this is your child now.
I think I've only bought you like one thing that was like that once, and it's still upstairs.
What is it?
I bought you the Paw Patrol
Oh yes,
figurine,
I remember it.
and then for the longest time it would be Paw Patrol in a jar with Rainbow Dash on top, and then like the next day it would be swapped. We just went back and forth like that for a while. Well, is there?
Is that supposed to happen?
Ooh, that's not bad.
Is that supposed to happen? Is that supposed to happen?
Because this sounds.
Is that supposed to happen?
This sounds concerned.
Is that supposed to happen?
This sounds better. Because it sounds more of like a tinge of annoyance. Or like, I'm sick of this shit type thing. I kind of like that one. I'm going to download this one too, but I think technically the second one was the winner before.
Keep her in her ball.
Get in your ball.
Well, I would think the ball would be a good way to like slime the pony. You put her in the ball, you seal it, you shake it up.
Is that supposed to happen?
Yeah, that still sounds the best. We'll keep this one.
The package it's in makes me think it's a bag of gummies. And I want to eat it.
Well, it kind of like everything about it just screams food. The only thing is, I know it's not for is they didn't put like the nutrition information on there, but I don't know.
I'll get that later. If I move that, it's gonna get lost in the carpet. Here, I can put it like over here.
Oh, wow, that's the thing.
So how's chat?
Oh, I forgot. This needs to be boosted.
Are we having a fantastic day with horse animator Argo Damon?
It's great until you got here.
Does that mean I'm free?
You say that, but then it's also, this is horse.
It is horse. I mean, it's a stallion right now.
There's a horse behind the wall.
Yeah, the presence of horse. Good horse.
I was confused by the leg, but it's because it's clipping down here. All right, I fixed the audio, but technically I don't know of a way to actually like force reload audio, so we're just gonna like, I can do it with images and textures and stuff, but I can't do it with audio that I know. Once it's cached, it's cached.
Yeah, the rest of the Polish food leftovers. I ate more of the what's it called? That stuff called that I made? Borscht.
Yeah. Did you eat the leftover Mexican this morning?
This morning for breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you eat some of the borscht?
Yeah, that's what I ate.
Did you have sour cream with it this time?
No, I forgot.
No.
Too late.
It helps. It's like adding sour cream to like
That's supposed to happen.
potato chowder. You don't necessarily need it, but
No, I think it's fine
nice.
without it.
I like it. I might make it again in the future, but I think I'll have to like simplify because the big onion in there makes no sense. I'm sorry, it doesn't make any sense.
I think it's a flavor thing.
Yeah, but
You're basically making it onion tea.
if you chop it up, not only does it become a flavor thing, you can also eat it.
But not just because it's in there. They want it. They want the flavor of the onion in there, but that by chopping it up, it might make it too strong an onion in the way that like whatever. I mean, there's a reason they do it that way.
It's like one person's recipe. Maybe that one person's crazy.
Oh, look up other recipes.
I will. They're gonna not have that because that's crazy.
That's supposed is that supposed
No, that's close. Needed me.
No, Alabama.
Who's Alabama, Michael?
I don't care.
Who's Alabama?
People call me a lot. I'm very important, and my pay just doesn't reflect it.
Are you Alabama that?
My pay doesn't reflect it enough to the point where I'm not answering phone calls outside of work hours.
Oh, I thought you meant like Alabama is like above you in terms of
No.
quality. Like I only can talk to like Mississippi. Alabama's outside my pay range.
No, it's
happen?
my job was a person. I would have strangled it by now.
Yep, but instead you are just masochistic to the core
I
and
am.
just love the being tortured. And the only other job you will potentially ever take is apparently where I am and nothing else.
Well, my coworker came to me today. He's like, they're really asking for these systems to get out this week. And I looked at my coworker and I said, no, I'm going to let them sit. And when they get on me for it, I'm going to go off on them. And that is my plan this week.
As long as you're not letting him sit because to
No.
show something, as
I
long as
have
it's because
other
you have other
things
things
to
to do.
do.
Yes.
And they're going to sit because we're behind. And they're going to understand that they're going to sit because we are behind.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I forgot. I can't really.
Happen.
I can't. I had to do all of his lip syncing with the jawbone because for some reason, the person that did this model didn't lock the
Yeah, that's weird.
hair to the mouth.
It should be
flex.
part of the mouth.
It's a different body group, and I can see that potentially would make it difficult. I don't know because can you? Well, you have to be able to.
I'm sure you can.
Well, you have to because some people set up like the head and the body as different body groups.
Yeah.
but they can still interact. So yeah, okay. So that's it allowed.
That's a little bit of
So
laziness on the modeler's part.
it was. I would say that what it was is they took the base horse
Yeah.
that had all the flexes, threw the flexes onto this model because this model already had it working with it, and then built everything around it and just assumed it would work. But technically, because now he added something to the face, he has to modify those flexes, and that's a lot of extra work. And potentially...
But that's the part I know how to do.
But that's potentially because the flex already exists. Well, no, it shouldn't actually be that hard. Flexes are A to B. So all it is you just have to modify the B to have the hair go where it needs to go, and that's it, because the A is already set.
They just didn't.
Yeah. I think it's just big oversight that it's sometimes you can think, like, well, I'll put it out there, and if there's a problem, people let me know. I would say about 70% of the time, if somebody has an issue with something, they don't tell you about it. They'll complain to other people, just not you. And the other 30%, the people that do say something, or that would say something, are probably not even doing anything with the model, or just figure out other solutions to go around.
Or they've already moved on and they don't care.
Yeah.
That's a lot of it. It's like that they don't sit and stare at the model after they release it.
Because you need to have, out of a small community, you need somebody that downloads the model and then animates with it. Anybody else that was going to go do anything else would go, oh, it doesn't work that way. Well, if I do the jaw, it does. And then they're done. Not going to do anything else, because why would they bother? Lip syncing is where it's hard. And I don't know many people that have done animating anything with him. So it probably is that problem just never come up. Can't fix a problem if you're not told about it.
Well, they might not animate with him because he's kind of broken.
I've had some situation at work where because I put together different systems, and then I'll get an email from a manager saying, hey, one of my people said this is broken. And I'm like, why'd they go to you? Like, my email is right on the top of this thing that says, if any problems, contact me. Instead, they went to the manager and had the manager come to me. Why?
Because they want to hurt you.
No, because it's easier to solve a problem if you're directly with the person having the problem. Otherwise, I go to them and I'm being like, okay, what's the problem? And they're like, well, I don't know. Well, then I give them the
They're trying to get you fired.
It frustrates me sometimes.
Trying to tell your manager you suck.
There's the one person, she will CC her manager on all complaints to anything. And I'll get emails, and I love it, because almost every time she does that, my answer is that she was just stupid. They'd be like, well, why isn't this working? This needs to work. I'm not finding this. I'm like, it's there. Did you click here? That was taught in the training? And they'll be like, oh.
I CC my manager in everything I do, primarily so that he is aware that I am working, because managers, if you don't CC them and stuff, and they're doing their own thing, stuff might get done, but they don't see you doing it. And if they don't see you doing it, they don't make that connection.
No, I don't have that problem.
I've had that problem my whole life. And so I CC my manager in everything.
My manager does. My manager lives in a different state. Yeah. So, and the other person that could potentially also, two other people that provide me information, one of them doesn't work at our building, and the other one does, but isn't in there 2/3 of the time. And we're in a back corner, like nobody watches stuff. I just have meetings with them every now and then, and they know I get my stuff done, so who cares?
You've never dealt with anybody who says that you do nothing and sit around all day because they don't personally witness you doing it?
I have. The last time I had a bad manager was, I would say, trucking. Yeah, trucking. But even then, they weren't bad. They weren't like horrible. They definitely. Well, one of them threw me under the bus, and fuck that guy. But the other one, I didn't like him. But the reasons he was doing things wasn't because of his choices. It was corporate breathing down his throat and a bunch of shit, and he was just doing what he could with what shit he was given. So, I mean, I can't blame him on a lot of that stuff. But ever since then, between medical and here, I've had pretty much just like my current company, both my managers that I've had, like I went through 3 managers, and everyone's been excellent.
I envy you.
Yeah, my current boss is like awesome. Like, I love my boss. She's great. She doesn't act like she's a director, and she doesn't act like any manager.
Why do you think I want to work where you work? Because all my life I've had one shitty manager after another, and then you tell me about how wonderful it is at your place, and it's just like, do good managers actually exist?
No.
Am I going to get the support I need and not just be worked to the freaking like bare
I
bone.
copy that. I didn't.
So they can turn around and take credit for something they didn't do.
Like my current manager is very big on, well, for one, she can't take credit for anything because she doesn't understand anything I do, which is nice. But she is very big on if you do something nice, she wants to make sure that other people know you do stuff that's nice. And if you go out, they have a program at work that if you do like above and beyond work for somebody, like I've done it for other programs in specific places, that they have a system for giving people like out of process bonuses. So I've gotten like, I think the most I've ever gotten was like $750. It's just like I did something for somebody that was a long project and it worked out really well, and they sent me that. It's every department has a budget, and so I took out of their budget, which is weird. Like normally it'd be within their own group to do it, but like that's fine. But yeah, they have stuff like that too, that is if to recognize people for doing good things and stuff. They're very big on that. But yeah, problem with that too though is that when things go wrong, they hold you personally accountable too. So
yeah, now if I do something that's wrong, I get angry at myself, and then I basically work at it till it's right, and then I will, to my own detriment at times. What is she doing?
she got an itch.
What you call it? Itch. I want to bite her butt. It's like I've always wanted to chew my own tail. This might be fun. Progo Damon, what's the episode of My Little Pony that surprised you the most? Like the content of the episode.
Oh my god, dude,
Come on,
I haven't
Dog and Pony.
I haven't actually watched that show
No,
forever.
you cannot disappoint your fans. They are watching you.
They don't care about the show, they care about me.
What? Chat, he says you guys don't care about Pony.
You can care about Pony and not watch the show religiously.
I'm not saying watch the show religiously, but lots of them probably do. So, you know, I think my most surprising episode is probably the one that they actually talk about suicide. And that's the Rockcliffe episode. And what surprises me about it is that they don't immediately say it's bad. Like, you shouldn't do that. They basically talk about it like, okay, that's a choice, but can we get you to reconsider? Can you talk to your friends first? Can you...
Just like we're with Dare and a bunch of other things, if somebody is thinking or doing something that might be bad or it hurt them or whatever, going to them and going, no.
Yeah. Which is
stuff
does though.
Yeah, that's what we tend to like to do, but that tends to just push people further. Where instead it's about trying to find an understanding. And so, I think that's a good way to do it.
Towards the end of the episode, Twilight was going to help him actually go through with it. She wasn't happy about it, but she understood his choice, and it was his choice to make.
She Kevorkianed it.
She was basically gonna Kevorky a little bit.
She was gonna Kevorky. They were gonna Kevorky, Michael.
They were gonna Kevorky.
Is that like a version of smooching?
I hope not. I really hope not.
Oh, you want to go to Kevorky? Oh.
Wow, very Eastern European. Why haven't you slimed your horse yet? No, I was just thinking about, like, of the episodes of MLP, that's the one that, like, because they actually addressed it in a way I'm not sure any other children's show ever has. I'd have to really dig on that one, but the idea that suicide isn't inherently, like, super bad is rare. Like, it's not great, mind you, and you shouldn't do it, but it is a choice, and it's a selfish choice, but it's also a selfish thing to tell somebody who doesn't want to live anymore to keep doing it anyway, because you don't want them to die.
It's a very personal thing, and trying to make it about other people that is going to make it worse.
Strangely enough, the only other show I saw do it in that kind of light was Star Trek Voyager. So good job, Star Trek and My Little Pony.
That's the one thing I loved about Voyager was they had the robot doctor or the hologram doctor, and I loved the way that they use that in a lot of cool ways. But when I was watching Stargate, he's in there, that same actor, and so like he was just in everything sci-fi around that period. Is he even doing anything anymore?
I think he's dead. Maybe not. No, you know what? I don't think he is. I'm thinking of the guy who played House. He was a Star Trek character too. I think the Doctor's alive.
Why is he? No, you say this now. I got to double check. It only went 6 years. I felt like that show went longer than that.
Well, it was a spin-off of Next Gen.
Well, they're all like how it's kind of. Robert Ricardo.
Pretty sure he's still alive. I like to think he's still alive. I'm
1953. It doesn't say dead.
No, dead, so he's alive.
Yeah, he was actually in Starfleet Academy.
No, and he
TV series. He played the Doctor.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Because that one's animated, right?
No.
Oh, so he showed up as the like.
It's live action.
They must have de-aged him or something.
Or just animated. I don't know.
He's a hologram. He's not supposed to age.
Was he done? I thought I saw him. He played in Star Trek Prodigy. He was in there. They had a Star Trek Voyager game. Hold on.
I have watched the first episode where they activate him, and he keeps going like, "You need to find a doctor to do this," and it's like, there are no doctors.
There's a Star Trek Voyager game that actually came out earlier this year, and is actually rated. For a game like this, it's in the 80% for its more recent, and it's actually rated pretty decent. And it's about you like with the actual characters from the show and everything, and it's about building your ship and like traveling. Like, I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat. I like that.
I did like the concept of the Doctor in Voyager because he was supposed to be a supplementary help to doctors. Like he was programmed with all medical knowledge that a ship's computer could hold, but he wasn't supposed to be the primary care physician. But the entire medical staff was killed in episode 1, so they activated him, and the entire time he's just like, "I can do this, but you should see a doctor." And like, there are no doctors, and he's like, he didn't really understand. Like, you need to get to a doctor. Yeah, you're it.
Okay, this kind of weirded me out. So in Stargate, he played Woolsey.
Okay.
But then when I looked at the more recent, it had him as in Quantum Leap as Woolsey.
It's two Woolseys,
but different first names. These different characters with the same last name.
Both Woolsey.
That I was like, what? Wait, I was thinking like, wait, does Quantum Leap and Stargate have the same universe?
Have a crossover episode.
I was like, what? That's crazy. And no, it wasn't. Okay. But I think that's funny. That's the same name. All right. I had a moment. I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Okay. Oh, look at that horse. She's looking at you.
She's just poking her head out. See?
Yeah, she's like, oh,
but see, like,
she's tough.
Technically, where is he looking? He's looking right there. She's looking there. Technically, that's similar. We need to make sure they're looking at the same thing. It's copy paste, but sometimes it's a little weird. Yeah, like they're technically looking at about the same point.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like it? No. Okay, she is a little.
They're looking at the fire. It's a big fire.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't look like they're looking at the same thing. Okay, that's a bit better. Okay, I wanted to put them at the same point, but because the eyes. I don't quite agree. I know why they did this, but I don't agree with their reason why. I wish that they didn't have this, but like the eyes, if you go like look left and right, you can see that it kind of stops at that edge. I can't move it any further back than that. They do
actual eyes work.
Well,
like that's how actual eyes work. You can't roll your eye into the back of your head.
But they do in the show.
show is weird
No, but
sometimes.
it's because they do that because if you have the eyes from this perspective, from the front where you can see both of them, and this one starts going too far, it starts disconnecting a little bit and feeling like they're kind of, it looks unnatural at that point. But you can do some adjustments to make it work. The problem is, let's say that somebody is like poking her butt and she wants to look behind her to do that. In the show, they would literally just put her eye all the way on the left side and have her look behind, and it looks fine. There's not a problem with that. But because I can only go this far backwards, which means now, no matter what from this camera angle, it just looks like she's looking at the camera. And that's a limitation. So,
But she can turn her head.
yes, you can. But even if you turn the head, it ends up just looking weirdly straight. You can't, like, there's this whole whites of the eye, but you can't get the pupil there.
What a horse would turn its head.
But the eyes can still normally do that. And in the show, they do that.
Yeah.
And so it's for full profile shots. Anytime you can't see the other eye, having the full ability to do that is really useful. But there's very few models that don't have that. And it's just a value in the QMT. I can't remember the name of the file anymore. When you're rendering it out, that says like a stop limit for the eyes. So it solves one problem, but it to me creates a second one. And that second one, because I'm willing to put the effort into just like when you go to do the eye like that, when it starts going to drift too far, you just move the slider a little bit to move both the eyes a little bit back, and then increase convergence to get them closer, and now it's solved. And it's not difficult to solve the issue. It's just there was a solution to solve it that I could do, but now to make it automatic, they have created a problem that I cannot solve with whatever, which is annoying because it's part of the model. It's not like something I can modify a texture to make work. No, I've tried. It doesn't work.
No. That's what the pony's doing.
I still feel like even now that I have her eye, I still don't think it's where I need it to be.
Our Streamly, see if the pony movie's been announced yet.
Okay, I think it might have been not saved.
There's something new here. My Little Pony, greetings from Unicornia. Said it was posted a day ago.
Okay. I already had it split. Why did I have it split?
But it also says it's a video from 2006. My Little Pony coming to Super 7. I think that's old. It's acting like it's new though.
Okay, I think this is a new one still. No, it's not.
Is that supposed?
No. Okay. All right. So now, I want Starlight's head to pop up around the corner, and I think we were doing something about her sandwich was in there, right?
Her lunch.
Um.
My lunch was in there. Lunch is funnier than sandwich.
But like,
Oh no, but if she's gonna say sandwich, it has to be a hoagie.
no.
Hoagies are the funniest sandwich.
No, I would agree that I'd probably prefer that, but then by saying that, I also feels like baby sandwich doesn't work.
You could just say lunch.
Yeah, lunch I feel is better.
If she says Big Mac or Whopper, that could be an innuendo.
No, I feel like if you said lunch and then made it specific, it would work better. Or I feel like
Lunchables. Yes, my Lunchables were in there. No, Lunchables.
no,
The Lunchables is hilarious.
no, because Lunchables, like lunch
way
implied
funnier.
that she like.
That she's a grown woman who still eats Lunchables.
Well, no, because then it still feels like maybe it was Uma's Lunchables.
No, that was her Lunchables. That's the point she's making.
No, I don't want to do Lunchables. Copyright.
They're not going to come down on you. Really? Lunchables, like.
Well, it
CEOs.
depends.
They're the watchdogs.
What
of
if it was? What if it was the like make your own pizza Lunchable?
Lunchables. She's really specific.
No,
I
did
do
you,
like
you
specific.
did you ever have those?
Yes.
Like
They were awful, but I was happy
they
with them.
were cold pizza on like a slightly fluffy Ritz
Yes.
with like tomato
sauce.
paste and shredded cold cheese that you surround it. It was so bad.
And you were so happy to have it, though, because it was lunch.
It was so unhealthy. It was literally just carbs, meat, and cheese. I mean, it's I
It
guess
was a
that's just American
status
diet.
symbol.
What about Go-Gurt? I think you've known for 64 months. That's like that's just over 5 years. Holy crap.
Lunchables is a
God.
millennial thing. Go-Gurt feels more like a Gen Z. I like Lunchables. If you want to go super specific on the pizza,
Wait,
Lunchables.
what's the name of those like meat platters that you bring to parties?
That's just
Charcuterie board.
no. Nobody except fat people who walk around their pinky up knows what a charcuterie board.
I know that would be kind of funny. Like, no, my charcuterie board.
See, Lunchables are the poor man's charcuterie board, though.
Gen Z go-kart hasn't existed since like 2000, Michael. Like, okay, so go-karting at a location is a lot rarer. There used to be one at not that far from us, not here, when I back home, called Gasoline Alley. That was actually pretty fun.
He meant to say go-gurt. He said go-kart.
No, I'm going with go-karts now.
Yes.
Has go-kart not existed?
What are you talking about?
I think go-kart still exists.
It's one of those old people things where you think something still exists because
Yeah.
you can still get go-gurt.
Yeah, go-kart still exists.
You
Like, it's Spider-Man. It tastes like spiders.
yeah, it tastes just like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Look, that one tastes like puppies.
I'm like curious now. Like,
I'm gonna, much
so like,
Go-Gurt? You gonna order go-gurt on Amazon?
20 tubes for $6.
It's not. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, they're probably fucking
I haven't
tiny.
purchased. They probably are because they're for children.
Cool cotton candy. It sounds healthy.
Do they have pony go-gurt?
2 ounces.
That's nothing. You'd have to eat like
It's like
8 of those. to
it's like a
even
juice
eat snack.
box. Where a juice box, you drink one juice box so that you have the energy to go get a second juice box because
endless cycle.
because there's like nothing in them. I mean, they're made for kids, but
And me.
cool cotton
I would eat
candy.
a whole box of those at a sitting because I'm fatty. But you know, it's life.
Oh, sunset.
Hi, Sunset.
Yeah, you should do.
Aren't you worried a bit about being an alcoholic?
I would, but the alcohol helps stave off the worry.
Does your glass smell weird? Just drink out of it.
Kid, I picked up some honey peanut butter ales. Just got me one of those,
Okay, I'll bring it.
so that's fine. I don't know if that's gonna quite hit the way I wanted to, but I've had plenty of times where we went to do. I'd be scared. Is scared? No. What is that one? We'll try fear. No, I've had plenty of times where I thought something wasn't going to work, and then we just tried it, and then it ended up working. So I don't want to like ever say like in this sense, an idea is bad before actually giving it a shot. This stuff was nasty. Well, something nasty. Yeah.
This is an imperial cider.
There was
8%.
there was a coffee stout that sounded really good. It was like, I don't remember what it did, but it sounded really good. The problem was, it was like, I think 6 small bottles. It was $32. And I was like, sounds good, ain't doing it. But that's not a stout.
It's cider.
Yeah, it's
an imperial cider. It's 8%.
8% high for a cider, yes.
Cider, yes. It's not quite a beer imperial, no.
I was trying to find something peanut butter, and it's the best I could find.
Yeah.
And like,
I saw a Castle Danger peanut butter stout, but that's just okay. I've had it.
No, this is Inbound. Inbound is a local place. I think it's local, right? Yeah, it's from Minneapolis. They're hit or miss. It says a blonde ale that tastes better than an open-faced peanut butter sandwich or on Wonder Bread. Bright honey flavors provided by Minnesota bees. Okay, open face. Let's see. I'm saying like it's a maybe right now.
Okay. I like the Go-Gurt now.
Could do more than the peanut butter, but it's actually not.
I've thought about it. I
flavor's
like Go-Gurt now, but it has to be, if you're gonna do Go-Gurt, it has to be SpongeBob Go-Gurt specifically.
Just want to head up.
Yeah, that's what she asked me. My SpongeBob Go-Gurts were in there. That would be funny. No, the more specific, the funnier it is.
Yes, but just saying there is food like lunch.
That should be no. Lunch is too vague. SpongeBob.
No, because like if it's like lunch, it provides an extra context of like he lives in a suburban neighborhood and makes a box lunch to bring to work, and he rode the Uma to work. But if there was just food in there, like Go-Gurts, then that implies other things.
SpongeBob Go-Gurts.
No, I've already done the ultra specific. I don't know if that one's gonna work as well, and I don't even know if it's gonna work at all.
No!
Better
My
than just
lunch was
saying
in the
lunch.
backseat. No! My lunch was in the backseat.
Okay, yeah, I don't like having her saying backseat. It feels a little too much.
She doesn't have to say backseat, no.
But when I put 4 O's, it became no whoa.
My SpongeBob Go-Gurts were in there.
No, like even then,
Was there any special edition Go-Gurts?
how about I still have had 3 months on the lease?
Well, that implies she paid money for that child, which is funny.
I just had it detailed.
Yes, that would be funny.
Well, no, because like those could be funny on their own, but I want to have it where whatever the concept is, there's still I want to have a little bit more after this, and I feel like saying like an idea like I just had a detail to the lease. I don't think it opens up much for continuation. The food one does. So murdering the child is okay, but not slavery, Michael. So to him, this isn't even a child. The Uma is an abomination that needs to be destroyed.
Yes, that as well. It's a child that needs to be destroyed. The more specific, the funnier it is. But like,
yes, but being she's reacting in a surprised fashion, I don't want to have a giant sentence. Because she's supposed to be like, no, I don't want to ever go, no, blah, 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 blah.
Nothing but SpongeBob Go-Gurts is 2 words.
Yeah, but that's, well, okay, SpongeBob Go-Gurts is technically, in terms of consonants, or not consonants, so whatever.
And now we're down to consonants.
Yeah, it's how many things you are saying. So hitting the child's okay then. Yeah, Michael's okay with hitting children.
Yeah. Like you should slap the shit out of children. They deserve it. They know what they did, being children. Stealing my youth.
I was gonna say people could quote that, but then you know what? You can just keep going and just keep digging your hole.
He's like, yes. Take the world back. The future is mine, child, not yours.
That is already what we're doing. Like the older generations, like global warming, not a problem. Who's this gonna affect? Me? No.
Since I figured out that machine to like steal the life from children to give me immortality, I'm gonna rev it up. I need to figure out that spell the Sanderson sisters were using in Hocus Pocus. Though I think Bette Midler would very much like that spell as well. Even more so.
Actually, be relevant to right now. No, I just put premium in there. I had to go buy gas for the mower, and it uses premium. It was $5 a gallon.
Yeah. You know, my car uses premium too. I don't put premium in it.
I know, but an old mower, I'm gonna give it what it is asking for because I don't want to wear the engine out.
As long as you don't hear any knocking.
No, as a couple extra dollars here and there, being that's what it's asking for is better than having to buy another few $1,000s more. Trying to get an equivalent mower that does what that one does, that would cost me like $6-7 grand.
I'm trying to get you one of those little remote control ones,
like
the Roomba for your yard.
For one, our yard's too big. Like,
no, it is not.
It would.
You have a big-ish yard for the city. What I grew up with, this is.
I know, but like for the remote controlled ones, it wouldn't be able to finish in one go.
It would.
Well, they have been better, but no, they're still those.
Then
so
they can
expensive.
return to their own charging station, and then they go again after they charge.
Okay, so the charging station's outside.
Yes. Put it under an overhang.
And nobody can just walk by and grab it?
Sure. I mean, they could steal your lawnmower now.
Well, yes, but it's out hidden in the back lawn. They're not going to steal it while I'm on it.
Because if cameras,
if somebody's walking at the front yard, they can just grab it as they're walking by.
We'll see them do it.
No, yeah, I have it on camera, but they're going to be super tiny. They're like this big. I'm not going to be getting any details out of it.
The future is now, old man.
I don't want to spend. You know, who you're referencing, I'm okay. Bryan Cranston is a glorious person.
Yes.
She's premium, dude. She needed premium. I think that because like gas is expensive right now, so I feel like at least right now it's relevant. But by the time I finish this, would it be?
But you know what's always going to be relevant? SpongeBob Go-Gurts. Besides saying I just filled her up might have bad context.
I just filled it with premium. It's not like she's like, I filled it with premium.
Do those green pies?
No, my limited edition Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle snack pies.
You're right. Yes. I would love that. Yes. My 1992.
Oh no, I left my cream pies in that Uma.
You know what? You do that. If you put the whole thing, my limited edition 1992 Ninja Turtle Hostess vanilla cream pies, that would be hilarious. Oh, I would lose my shit. Ninja Turtle pies, because we gotta get that accurate if we're gonna do that. What year did they come out? It's probably like a wiki page. 1991, so it'd be my limited release 1991 Hostess Ninja Turtle.
1991 doesn't sound as good.
1991's a lot. That's when they came out. If you get it wrong, people call you out on it.
When they came out?
They were only out for like 5 months, dude.
And you ate nothing but.
I ate nothing but those pies for 5 months.
I just get a load of goats to eat the lawn. For one, they would wander into the yard of the neighbors. We have a weird situation with our lawn that I'm on a corner lot, so I have neighbors on both sides, but otherwise it goes, I have a weird angled lawn that goes back, and on one side the neighbor put up a fence and the property line is basically that fence, so if I wanted to close that off I could just attach their fence from the house. It's closed off. The other side is more complex because the actual property line at our street is like only a foot from the driveway, but then it angles way off because again we're at a corner, so it's angling at an angle, and the neighbor put their fence up about 6 feet into their their property line because they like to go around it for stuff, which means if I wanted to cage in our yard, I would either have to like put up a fence that left this like 6 foot gap between two fences, or I had to connect to their fence and give them access to their own yard there and basically fence in a part of their yard. It's the way that they did the fence on their side makes it really complicated for me if I wanted to ever do that. Plus, we have a woods in the back. So the fence goes along the street that's behind our property, but then only up until a certain point, and then it's kind of open. So like say I got a dog, if the dog really wanted, they could just like escape. Like it's not fenced in all the way. So, and I can't really, it's complicated. So even if I got ghosts, they would just kind of like wander, which I guess that's the neighbor's problem too.
Get goats.
That's what they're saying. Get a goat instead.
But
see if the neighbor wants to part of their lawn done as well and charge them a couple bucks for their goat cleaning.
But if you did this, you could have Sunburst go, "Your vanilla pudding power," and she'd be like, "Yes."
No. Have you seen the photo of the lamppost that was built into the house roof before? I've seen some weird stuff like that. At least you get milk from it also.
The goat,
I mean,
good.
I guess.
It makes a very dry cheese.
That sounds like a Michael hobby.
It really doesn't. I don't like animals that much. I dealt with them enough growing up. They smell.
I was trying to think if I could do an extended car warranty joke here, but I don't think I could do it in a short amount of time.
It's not funny anymore.
No.
It hasn't been funny in 10 years.
Well, it would take too much to make it funny.
It'd never be funny.
You can make goat mead.
No.
The greatest of all time mead.
Meant to
You
be
can always get a pony.
thing. We could.
I don't know if we have enough property for a pony.
Dude, they're like the size of a...
I know, but like, do we have... Yeah, but you've said before about size of yard. Like, you don't have a big yard.
You don't.
But do we have a big enough for a pony yard?
Yes. Because I really want a pony.
Is there enough grass for them to eat?
No, you get them a bale of hay.
No, they have to eat the grass. That's the whole point.
Well, I'll eat the grass and we'll feed them bales of hay. You could raise a pony on a half acre. Is this a half acre?
Are we allowed?
Yes. If they can have dogs, you can have a pony. Why not?
No, I'm pretty sure there's certain rules.
No. And what's more dangerous, a pony or a dog?
It's not about what's dangerous, it's about what the law says.
The law says you can have a pony. I am the law.
Does
Pony would be a lot of work. I still want one though. Do everything I say. Jeez.
No,
I'm giving you gold here.
like the lunch works, but I feel like
Lunch is boring now. I like Go-Gurts, Lunchables.
no,
and
we already were being ultra specific in the type of car that she is, and I don't want to overdo the like thing.
But Ultra Pacific is funny.
Ultra specific is funny, but she needs to be quick. I did something in that last one that had it be a little longer, and it didn't sound right because it was too long.
If you do the Ninja Turtle, you can go, "My pudding power."
Without context, that's even really weird.
Yes, that's why you had to give. No, if you have Sunburst go, the Ninja Turtle pudding pies were in there. And she could be like, "My pudding power." And then you can cut it there. That's the joke.
No, that would be a really bad joke because
It's better than
like how you're like,
my line.
nobody's going to know what a charcuterie board is, but then you're also expecting people to know what the 1991 Ninja Turtle pies are.
Millennials will know.
Yeah, and they'll also know what a charcuterie board is.
No, they will not. If you're going to go charcuterie board, you go Lunchables.
No, I'm not.
Lunchables are the poor man's charcuterie board.
Non-sponsored. Twilight steps into the doorway like a missionary. Do you want to talk about our Lord and Savior extended warranty? No.
Extended warranty joke is not funny anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like, to make the joke, it would require extra stuff, and I need something quick and quippy.
I like Go-Gurts, SpongeBob Go-Gurts, Ninja Turtle pudding pies, or Lunchables. Pizza Lunchables would be even better.
Pizza Lunchables are so bad.
Yes, but she's very upset she lost.
It was the one that everybody wanted, and then you ate it, and you're like,
Pizza was big in the 90s.
I know, but it wasn't pizza.
No,
it was like
wasn't.
90% bread with red food coloring and cheese food coloring.
The thing was, my parents didn't have a lot of money, so I got free school lunches, and I probably ate better than all the kids who packed lunch. But packing lunch was like a status symbol. It meant your parents cared enough about you to like pack you a lunch.
No, Lunchables was a status symbol.
Yes, Lunchables was definitely a status
Like
symbol.
eating at the cafeteria kind of was, but I think like getting the Lunchables and stuff was because
Because they were
100%.
not cost efficient at all. I had to check the price on that crap. That stuff was crazy expensive for what you got.
what was?
Lunchables. Like if we ate nothing but Lunchables, we would probably still be hungry, and our food bills would probably be 4 times what they are.
I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna see. Because she says no whoa, I could probably see what the mnemonics is on it and just replace it.
When are they coming back? I did buy those wooden balls that I made that cake with. That were supposed to taste like the vanilla pudding pies. But they didn't really. It was good cake though. Look, they have Ninja Turtle pie frisbees.
I just face so fucking creepy.
People remember the pies, man. If you brought this up, there's an entire like Facebook page that does nothing but talk about Ninja Turtle
supposed to
pies.
happen?
If you had it in your video would get on their Facebook page. That's free advertising.
What if I just had her, like, when he says, like, was that supposed to happen? She just nervously was like, yes, that was supposed to happen. And then, because that leaves it open to more.
Or what?
I don't know.
I'm still in the pies, man. Because you're going to get in that Facebook page.
Because we could, like, have him be like, yes, that was supposed to happen. Sunburst, call the insurance company. It's time for fraud. Or something like that.
But Dr. Weird always ended on something that went wrong, not something that went right.
Sometimes it went wrong, but he leaned into it.
When
Corn.
that went wrong for Steve.
He went for Steve. It didn't go wrong for him. He was like, it was exactly what he wanted.
He wanted horrible things for Steve.
Yeah. It didn't always end wrong for him. It was just about whether or not how he went with it.
No, if it ended good for him, it ended bad for Steve. It ended bad for somebody in the room. I'm looking at Ninja Turtle pies.
Let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, because this is his new, and then ooh, and then ow. Yeah, new ooh ow.
No, my lunch was in there. No, my lunch was in there.
So, what would be the phonetic for? Oh, you can just copy the normalized. That's actually pretty handy.
I think they know I like cookie cutters. They're really trying to sell me Ninja Turtle cookie cutters.
Okay, what was the name of this again? This is called. There's a name for this thing.
A thing.
For the phonetic.
I never mess with the phonetics.
You can't. It's handy.
I'm sure it is. I just never mess with it. I just tried over and over again until I got what I wanted.
So, what was that called? It had like I remember seeing a thing.
Phonics.
It was like something like that. Oh, it's terms. I thought it was a different type of terms I was looking at. Examples about.
Or the bouncy button.
I remember seeing a thing that said like what this type of writing is.
I am lost.
Bugging me because I remember I saw it.
Chat, have I asked you how you're doing yet today?
Just as normalized text.
Because I'm asking again.
Because I'm gonna guess that like, if I just go and it's just the text. Okay, that's not quite what I thought it was gonna be. Because if I remember right, you can just put it in the brackety things and you can do your own. Hold on. What was the first sound she did? Okay, I'm gonna see. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna go here. Do that. But we're gonna take this, and we're gonna go a couple, and then we're gonna put a 0 on this one. Okay.
Curly braces.
We're gonna try it with increased emphasis and then decreasing emphasis. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. We're gonna see. Michael, look at you always talk about like there's people in the queue. There's nobody.
Yeah, you're lucky. Today. Right now. I had to record thousands of lines. It wasn't always empty. I was always happy to see other people using it, but I also was like, get out of my way. Like I'm trying to make horse here. You can always get a pony.
Well, yeah, that was the thing I was doing. Just do the lunch in there, and then I can have like a hand come up that has like a sandwich in it.
Yeah. I think it's better for her to just end it on the
No,
the moment, the punchline. You give the punchline, you end the joke. You don't keep going.
Thing is, like the punchline, it would be lunch. I can work with that a little bit. You're making it the punchline of the video. I can go a little bit further as long as I lean into the specific lunch part of it. Because I feel like on its own, it's not super funny. But we'll worry about that later. All right, let's see. Yeah, ARPA bit. Okay, ARPA bit.
Oh, I posted the manual to you, Nolan. And the art in that manual is actually pretty cool. I don't know who the artist was.
That's not bad.
But manuals used to have really cool art, video game books. That's kind of what I miss about old video games, is the cool art in the manuals.
Lunch was in there.
Okay, that really makes
You're
some
making a
stuff.
face like you didn't agree.
No, my lunch was in there.
I just don't think fear is going to be good. I'm thinking I'm going to put shouting. Because was there ever a line Dr. Weird delivered that wasn't a shout?
Yes. When he was talking about having just lost weight.
It feels like even then he's kind of like ah.
Well, no. He's like, I've lost 40 pounds. He's like, hey, that's great. Good job. He's like, yes, I did it all manually. He's got a chainsaw. He's hacking away at his legs. And he's like, oh God, 40 more, I'll never be free. He's, I love that bit. It was relatable.
So what you just told me was that he had 2 words that weren't screams, and all the rest was screams.
It was like 4 words that weren't screams. Yes.
My lunch was in there.
No, wow,
My lunch was in there.
that doesn't even sound like Starlight. That could maybe because I have it at like high. Let's drop that down. She's already screaming. We'll put it at a little bit balanced.
Yeah, that's about where I normally keep it.
But Derpy's not balanced. You should go from consistent to balanced to creative to Derpy. Derpy's at 3.0.
Kirby's a professional. Ah,
I'm kind of curious, like,
horse.
it might not work in actual model, but like, is that like a scale that you can just keep upping? Like, what happens if you had it at like 7?
I would imagine it would be incoherent.
But it might not even have that. It might be that they're already at the maximum pushes to both sides. It's like with facial flexes, there's a maximum you can go to. In Gary's mod, you can tell it to ignore that. It just starts going into like negative values and the crazy numbers. But
I imagine that's however they programmed it.
well, yes, that. Thank you for explaining how.
Well, I'm
programming
saying they
works.
could go very much further. They just choose not to because it becomes incoherent.
But that's fun. Nolan found the Shadow of Darkness manual.
He's reading it.
Except he's gonna learn more about the game than you heard watching you.
I think that the one thing, Nolan, you can't forget is that if you click on yourself, you have additional dialogue options.
No, oh, my lunch was in there. No, oh, my lunch was in there.
I don't know if I like that. Well, for one, this is probably pushing it a little bit hard.
I am enjoying watching you play that game, though. Even if I am like,
You're telling him everything to do.
not everything.
You're the one playing the game.
Figured out some stuff on his own.
No, because you'd be like, hey, okay, before you do this, make sure you do this, because if you don't get this.
No, I haven't done that extreme. I haven't. I'll be like, what was it recently?
Isn't that the character you picked? Hey, if you don't get that character, you're going to miss a bunch of content, so
Well,
let's go and do
yes,
that
the
first. That's what
character.
exactly I said.
I did take the character. I would say it's more like you've been told this part already. You've just forgotten it. He'll be like, I haven't been told that part. They've told it to you twice. I'll be like, are you sure? Well, yes.
Michael, you need to kick some memories out of your mind to make space for new ones.
No, this is like recent. I'm watching him like listen to dialogue that he forgets.
You were not that nice. Michael said he would not yell at Nellen for playing
I'm not gonna yell at Nolan.
the Shadows of Darkness. Shadow of Darkness. That's what shadows are. So
Yeah.
why is it redundant?
Shadows of Darkness. Yeah.
But that's all shadows are dark.
It's a metaphor.
Bad metaphor.
It's not really if you understand the context of the metaphor. But ghost fact. You want ghost fact? Okay.
Schooler do this.
Here's your ghost fact.
Could a high
Go,
schooler
if
do
Nolan
this?
doesn't do exactly what I say in Shadows of Darkness, I'm gonna make his ghost come out. No, a real ghost fact. Okay, here's your real ghost fact.
Could a high schooler
LED
do
light
this?
bulbs actually run on Ghost. They try to tell you that
That's
it's all
fair.
this new technology and stuff that replaces incandescence, but no, it's ghosts in there. They're burning them.
Is that
Like
supposed to
it's
happen?
like digital hell. And that's how LEDs work. But good news, if as long as they don't escape, they last forever. So like, there you go.
Oh, Michael. Smooches.
Oh no, stallion smooches.
What's wrong with stallion
The
smooches?
worst kind of smooching.
I don't think you're being quite equal opportunity.
No, my smooching criteria is very specific.
Oh boy, smooching time!
Yeah, that's good smooching. Look at that smooching.
Wait, I said this. You said
No,
that's
the other
good.
smooch.
And then he said that's good smooching.
I wasn't referring to what you were doing.
I'm pretty sure you were, because that's what I was doing. Thinking this is stuck.
Now the big thing about Shadows of Darkness is it doesn't have what the hold your hand thing that a lot of modern RPGs have. Like Skyrim, where you do
Most modern games provide you enough information to prevent frustration, because
Yeah.
people being frustrated in your game is not a positive experience.
yes, but in like a modern game, you'll talk to somebody and then you'll get like a map marker and they'll tell you the next part of the thing you need to do. in Shadows of Darkness, you'll talk to somebody, and you actually have to listen to what they're saying, because if you don't, you won't know what to do next. So when you talk to a ghost named Anna, and there's an old man in the village who's been ranting about his missing wife, Anna.
Yeah, but Nolan also, when he's playing, is probably tired and just playing it because you wanted to play it and isn't quite paying attention because he doesn't have the passion that you did. And then you're yelling at him for being tired after a hard day at work, which is, I think, what you do every day.
I think you're assuming a lot. Like, he works hard.
Nolan, if you want to leave, it's fine. Appreciate Michael's yelling. I don't want to spend the last 30 minutes just to figure out I'm an idiot. But I feel like, is it like if somebody gives you directions on where to go without, and like you actually having to think about it, you're not going to remember where you went. So I feel like he's in just using you as a controller so that, and you're not going to remember anything about the game because none of the choices are yours.
He's figured out a lot of stuff. And actually, he did something I never did before when he played last.
Had fun?
No. Never had fun. But no, he went into the cave to get a file of you rather than the puddle beneath the cave. I didn't know you could do that, and he did it. And
Yes, you know where.
immediately directing him in such a way that he won't end up wasting his time. Because
Yes, but sometimes that's the point of the game, is to explore and find out the answers for yourself, and not give the answers to make it an efficient playthrough.
But when I didn't have the internet, when I was like 11 and played the game, you could spend 2 weeks wandering around the map, not being able to figure out what to do, because you had nothing better to do anyway. And you had long attention spans because the internet didn't exist to distract you. You think no one's gonna spend 2 weeks walking in circles and not move on? Not gonna happen. Nobody's got that kind of attention span anymore.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yes, but like, I think what made it memorable for you, you're taking away from somebody else.
Yeah, because it's impossible to achieve anymore.
I think you're just talking down to Nolan's capabilities. In Nolan?
In children.
Oh, you're calling Nolan a child.
Got a few years on him.
I don't think that many.
Everyone is a child to me. We all. Even people older than
That
me.
makes it really weird, being that you had a dating profile going. Like, okay, I was gonna say something that probably wouldn't go over well. All right. Are you banned from going within 1,000 feet of schools and DMVs?
What DMVs? What's happening with the DMV? What? Chocolate as a wife tax? Silver says if I go to the store, I have to bring back chocolate as a wife tax. That's fair. That seems fair. My chocolate, though, I don't like chocolate that much. Why not?
Like, if you gave me a chocolate bar, no.
What about, give me those peach gummies. I like those.
Like,
Give me a box of Mike and Ike's.
it's like just chocolate. No, chocolate to me is kind of like what you think of as vanilla. Chocolate works as an enhancement for other things. If you put like chocolate with nuts, okay, yes, that's much better. Or if it's chocolate with caramel, or even then, probably not. But like, I feel like it's a delivery device to enhance something else. But not everybody's that way.
Any other snack than chocolate.
Silver says I go to the store, I have to
Yeah.
bring back chocolate as wife tax.
Yeah. I see. I think that's fair, but
So what is the husband tax? What does she have to get when she's at the store?
Is it Pokemon cards? What would be my tax if I had a wife and she'd have to bring back for me? Like anytime she went to the store, I'm trying to think. What would be the thing? I don't know that I have a thing. There's not like a one thing I pick up at the store every time I'm at the store other than the eggs, but that's breakfast. It's not like a luxury item. I mean, I guess eating breakfast is kind of luxury, but the stores never have horse toys anymore. But Dollar General, and I get you one. You don't even want to put slime on your horse. Stick it in a jar so it doesn't dry out. I wonder if anybody said anything about the horse in our group chat. They did not. It's a bummer. Well. Now, Nolan, if you're up for it, I will watch you play more Shadows of Darkness after this stream. Though tomorrow I need to start working on the panel and not stop till it's done. I'm going to stop playing games again.
Better send out some confirmations for stuff soon.
I need to start the panel either way.
I know, but
tomorrow, no more Valheim until it's done.
But like, the con is in just over 3 weeks.
That's why I need to start on the panel.
And I had a complaint before with the convention not sending stuff out until like 2 weeks before, and then they said they canceled the last Winnie City so that they could give themselves extra time for getting this stuff done, and so they canceled Winnie City, and now we're back a year after that cancellation, so 2 years later, and we're now 3 weeks, just over 3 weeks from the con, and still haven't heard anything. Like, if they send out something by the end of this week, it's an improvement, but it is such a bare minimum improvement that it is like, it's not right. And it's like, it's giving me the feeling that like they canceled a con not to give themselves time, but for some other reason, and that was the excuse, because they haven't done shit for betterness. It's really frustrating from my perspective, and really, if I only go off the information that I provide, and they really don't like sharing information, so it's frustrating as hell. Because like, and I talked with Charlie specifically about like, if you apply for a panel, do you expect people to like start working on it before getting a confirmed? No, you shouldn't. Like, you shouldn't start working on it until you're confirmed you're going to have it. And that doesn't work if you don't tell people until like 2 weeks beforehand, because people need time for doing shit. I haven't heard anything either, and I don't think Jay applied for community guest, so I can't cheat.
You could have applied for community guest.
No, it's so much extra fucking work for nothing. And like, I talked to them about that too.
You have to go to a room for like an hour.
You have to go to the community guest meet and greet for an hour. You have to be at opening ceremonies. You are expected to provide advertising and a bunch of other stuff for the con, which I never really did much of it anyway. When that, whatever. You have to do at least one panel. I thought there was something else.
So pretty much it's everything you were going to do anyways, except the 1 hour at the room.
No, 2 hours, because I also have to get up for opening ceremonies, which normally, because we like to go out for breakfast, means that suddenly now we're on a time restraint. And the last time we were at dinner and I had to leave dinner early to go to it.
Well, I have no problem with breakfast. We just go across the road to the McDonald's in the mall.
That McDonald's doesn't exist anymore.
The McDonald's is there. I believe it.
No, I would say that I'm trying to keep in my mind that like they would have the stuff out, but at the 3 week mark by the 14th, or I guess the 15th. But I'm thinking, to me, it feels that they're already past the deadline for acknowledging people in panels. I know I've heard it before that they say like sometimes they're waiting for certain scheduling conflicts that might come up from guests so that they can get all that those stuff locked in before accepting any panels. But a lot of other conventions that get these guests figured out months in advance and have advertised months in advance, and Windy City is only letting people know in 1 month from the convention what the guests are. So they're expecting people to like buy tickets and go to a convention without knowing who's going to be there until well after what would be considered a minimum amount of day. They're shutting down pre-reg this weekend. Do I get a badge or not? I don't know.
Actually, yeah, I haven't gotten the badge yet either.
Yeah, they shut down pre-reg this weekend.
I'm gonna have to get my badge.
Which then they will reimburse you. But then why should I have to go through all those hoops when you would have let me know ahead of time? So it's like...
I'll probably get my badge
Like,
tonight.
I'm trying to decide whether or not this is the last time I do conventions for Charlie Cons or panels, because this is just bullshit. And I'm so sick of it. And I constantly been told for 4 to 5 years it'll get better, and it never gets better. It is, and when they finally took actions to do it, it didn't get better. I'd rather just pay for my badge. Like, I'm what's the point of doing this when they don't give a shit about you? And it's getting super frustrating.
But I just want a horse. Little horse cons. I think they're cute.
I want to go a little bit more like the but I feel like that's too much. Oh, maybe if I do this and this. It's actually not bad.
I mean, he just did advertise for the con. It wasn't a great advertisement.
No, I'm just so sick of this shit. I'm supposed to value their time, but they don't value mine, so it's like it's a tit for tat.
Yeah.
Secondly, since you talk about the cons on stream months in advance, qualifies as advertising. Yes, but when you're trying to think of the places to go, you have options. It'll advertise and let you know that they exist. But also, like, the complaints that I have are from the back end. The Charlie Cons do a pretty good job of making everything in the front end, everything that is like that side of things looks good. It's just that the way they run things on the back end frustrates the shit out of me. And that's the side I have to deal with. And so it's not worth it to me. They do a good job throwing a good event. It's just not fun to help out with the event. And I know that they've had volunteer problems and other things. So yeah.
Well, that's because of a lot of frustration with Charlie.
Yeah, I'm not going into any of the personal stuff.
Yeah. Well, I gotta put together a panel. And last time I did have only a week on the Jersey panel, but this panel's a little bit more complicated.
But what if they don't accept it?
Then that'll be that.
Yeah, and that's stupid. That's not respecting your time.
No.
And that's
I
why
really like ponies. So.
I know I like it, but I like if you keep rewarding somebody for doing shitty work.
Yeah.
They're just gonna keep doing shitty work. Why would they ever do better? And it's just getting to the
To be fair to Charlie, a lot of people have stopped doing it altogether. So.
Yeah, but their numbers have went up.
Yeah, theirs has. Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie Cons.
Yeah, so their attendance is going up. So even if you're getting less people, you can't say you're having less people. You're getting more people.
Yeah, they've been getting more people year over year. It's a weird phenomenon at the Charlie Cons.
But this year, like, the only people they ever advertise to is their own audience. How do you expect to get more people by advertising to your own audience?
Well,
there's one thing I learned today.
They're going to announce the My Little Pony movie any day now.
If I'm logged in. They don't have a Twitter anymore.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. They're probably on Blue Sky. I don't have a Twitter anymore. They probably don't have a Twitter anymore.
But they have a Winnie City account.
Yeah, they probably haven't deleted it. Are they posting to it anymore? When was the last time they posted to it?
May 10th. So 2 days ago.
Okay, so that's maybe they're planning.
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You could say, I don't like this platform, but from an advertising perspective, it's also a required platform. From a business perspective,
There's a lot of businesses who've left this platform.
yes, because they have enough money to not care.
Yeah.
This is them leaving a huge amount of their audience behind.
A lot of news outlets left this platform.
I know, but the news, again, is big enough to not care.
Well, they
And a lot of those are for that purpose. This is, for one, if you're getting rid of one and not the other, that doesn't make any sense. The only reason they can see them staying on here is because they want to maintain their like visibility during an upcoming con. But that still is like here, they're only advertising their own people. They're relying on people to retweet and tweet. But if you look at how many people are actually doing that, their audience isn't sharing. So it means that the only people you're getting are the same people over and over and over again. Please, yeah, and this one they say like, please, here's our musicians, and the picture they used was technically, oh, that's the pre-populated picture, I think. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say it says panels, and
Apparently people have been drawing Dusty Cat's OC in adult situations, and he's not too with it. Okay, when you see pony. Yeah, they seem about the same amount of traffic on Blue Sky.
Yeah, they have an account there. They have a Ciderfest account there, but why did you take one down and not the other?
They might be waiting till after the con's over to take it down.
So they really want to show it to the system by still optimizing for the current one. We're gonna like, that's fine. We'll leave that there. But the old one, we're getting rid of that one.
Setting a date for transition isn't all that unusual.
Well, no, there is a date. Why didn't they do both then?
Probably because the other one ended when the last con ended.
Yeah, okay, but that's still them saying that they prefer the amount of advertising and visibility over what it represents. Mm-hmm. So then why do they do it with the other one if they've already shown that it doesn't matter?
No, they know it matters. It's a matter of social issue.
I know. Well, yes, but they're choosing to do both. They're playing both sides.
They're shutting it down in increments by the looks of it.
I know, but why didn't they just shut it down and go to Blue Sky then?
Because they're everybody's watching them on X still, and they're
which means by leaving that they are leaving an audience behind. But they chose with that one to keep it, but not the other one.
I'm saying it's probably going to.
Yeah, but still, it's like, well, then why did they just move both?
They probably are.
I know, but again, why didn't they just wait for the Ciderfest account until after Winnie? Because they haven't done anything with the Ciderfest account. So like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Transitions aren't all at once.
They're probably doing it because they want to maximize the people for this convention, but if they wanted to maximize, then you would just leave the other one open too, because that would be the most optimized. It's about spreading the word as far as you can, whatever. But
it's like Greta Thunberg. She's very much against diesel trains, but she still needs to take one to get where she needs to go. But she's actively working for that to be an electric train running on solar panels.
it's like a little like here, and that's technically a word. Yeah. Okay. I couldn't hear it. I think it's right here. I can't hear it on slow-mo, but I can hear it like when things are going fast. I think it's my brain filling things in, but that was confusing me.
That was pretty good, actually.
Was it boozy?
I was expecting it to be really boozy at 8%, but it tastes like
8%. 8% to me is kind of that like that border where you can. You're not going to get it too boozy.
Well, with a beer, cider, I wasn't so sure.
Yeah, I would think anything above that when you start getting into weird territory with booze.
Like my mead is definitely above 8%, but I don't know that it's always super boozy. The recent stuff doesn't taste super boozy. There's actually still quite a bit in there. It's just room temperature. I should probably chill it before the next stream and drink it then.
Okay, I have a feeling that this horse died.
What?
No, it's still fine. Why is this just acting weird?
I think if I'm going to run a panel, I'm going to just use my duh. For the first time, I'm just going to use the name Teo. Never use the name Teo.
No, you gotta make the weird names.
Yeah. Maybe that.
I wish I
they
could
don't
pocket
accept my
run
panel.
this.
Hardly. That's a cute rarity.
Oh, I guess I kind of can.
I like this rarity. I'm going to share this rarity with you guys so that we can all be involved in this rarity.
It's weird to say, but
Which is cool. Here, I'll share it on the stream
weird.
chat. If I talk about anything, if I show any pictures to him, chat, I will put it in the stream chat. So you know when I'm showing him. Though, admittedly, I acknowledge that he doesn't need any more distractions from animating the horses. I'm just here to yell about horses. Check out this rarity. It's very cute. We'll start our own party with Blackjack and Little Pips. Because
but I feel like somewhere around the middle, I would say maybe like 2016, 2017, so many people felt that way. And so all these horse conventions popped up and none of them really lasted because it was people like doing things of like, well, I could do this better. I see these people on the stage. I want to do that too. And so they do a thing and then it just kind of is like, and it lasts like a few years and just, they realize how fucking expensive it is and how normally you're going to be running at a loss for a few years trying to build up equipment and stuff. So like, you're going to be either paying out of pocket thousands of dollars to have these things actually happen, or you're going to be finding a way to like write it off in some way, because like you need all this equipment and all this everything, and if you rent it all, it's super expensive. So you want to buy it, but then if you're buying it, it's a bigger upfront cost, and then you have to have that cost carried over time, which means you have to have that con running for years. So
no, I'll do this. We spend all the money on pony plushies. Fill a pool with pony plushies, and the con is people just jump into the pool.
No.
Some will definitely die.
So you want the ball pit
Definitely be happy
for DashCon.
Yeah, with pony plushies and a whole swimming pool, like a big, like football field size swimming pool filled with pony plushies. Who wouldn't want to die in there?
Why are we dying in there?
Because you're not going to be able to. You're going to sink into the pony plushies. You're going to go to the bottom, and that is where you will stay, crushed to death by the weight of the plushies. It's how I'm pretty sure 95% of the people in this chat want to die. I know I do. I know you probably do too. I just never admit it.
That is that.
But yeah, not the worst way to die, see?
I mean, okay, that is a horrible phrase because I can come up with many things like, I don't know, like falling in a volcano. Like,
That'd be so much worse.
yeah, like there is many things that are worse.
Yeah, but how many are better?
Smothered by a stallion.
Gross. No, I want to die at the bottom of the pony plushie pool.
Like,
Surrounded by hooves.
oh, what's the name of that fallacy where you provide two options, but one of them literally just doesn't make any sense? Mm-hmm. Oh, what is that? There's a name for that. False dilemma. Described as known as false dilemma. Also, for informal fallacy occurs when an argument erroneously limits the available options to only two, presenting them as mutually exclusive when in reality other viable alternatives exist. And it's like, well, there's worse ways to die. Like, there's better ways to die too.
I love that being an example. And they're like, would you rather run this sword through your liver or eat this apple? I'm gonna eat the apple. Interesting choice.
But that is kind of what that is.
Yes.
Like it is a fallacy that is often used in the politics likes using that of like, well, if we do that, this is that. Well, actually, you can't say if that, then this. That's slippery slope, I think.
Politics uses a lot of false equivalencies.
Yeah, it's limiting the amount of information. There was I mentioned before, Hank Green did a video about like a video he watched about somebody that was talking about solar panels and like how all the media or everything that they're talking about with it's global warming and how all these graphs are wrong. And he was like going through this and the guy would show one graph and be like, this is a falsely represented graph. So the guy takes the same graph and just manipulates the data to make it look more positive. He goes, see, this is a better representation. He goes, you just did what you said we did. And like, he went in like 25 minutes ranting. He goes, all this shows me is that this is a master class on how to manipulate. Like, and then he was like, oh, this is a hockey stick graph. Look, they purposely do this. And then like he goes and shows a graph later that he goes, what is this shape? And he puts a hockey stick over it. It's a hockey stick.
I think because you watched Hank Green,
Yeah.
it recommends it to me, and I started watching him too. So
It's fun. He's just fun. He's got a weird amount of energy.
it's just like somebody in this household watches these videos. I'm gonna listen to other people in this household.
I like Hank Green because he does try to he does his research. He does take his time into the numbers and stuff, but he's also just funny, and he also does a ton of good things.
I don't get why he needs to play Wordle at the end of like every video.
That's connections.
Yes.
That's just because it's a joke he's just done for a long time. Yes. There's the one time he says, all right, now we play connections. Wait, I already played it. Never mind, I lied. He did like the Artemis. He made a website where you can watch like all the Artemis pictures that are show where in the trajectory and all the pictures and stuff. And apparently even the head of the Artemis mission, like on Twitter, was like, hey, go check this out and stuff. And, like, it was really cool.
That's cool.
But also just the amount of money they donate.
Yeah.
They run multiple stores, and all the stores are 100% profit, or all the profit goes to charity. They don't make anything off of it.
Nice.
So they run these stores, they put lots of product for eco-friendly products and a lot of this stuff, and all of it goes to charity. They don't make any money off of it. And instead, they like, what is it, the Maternal Center of Excellence in Sierra Leone, I think it was. I can't remember what it is. It's like in Africa where they help prevent child mortalities. And they've seen significant pushes. They weren't the only one doing it, but they do a lot of good stuff. And so I have some subscriptions to their website just because it costs a little bit more, but at the same time it's good stuff, and it's 100% to charity for anything that goes above the cost. So like, I know where it's going. That's kind of cool. I like that.
I know what that's from, Nolan, and I will happily say it. Wanted hero. Let's start over. Wanted hero. No experience necessary. Very beautiful Spielberg. Fight monsters. Defeat brigards. Or what is it? Brigards? I think it's brigards. Reward and title. Hero of Spielberg. To the successful applicant. Yes. I think it's the third game you visit Spielberg. Or is it the second? I played the first game all the way through. I played most of the second game, and then I played the fourth game like a dozen times. I kind of messed up. I got most of the way through the second game, but I messed up because I was wanting to do a playthrough of all the games with the same character, but I messed up part of the way through the second game, nearly at the end of the second game. And I kind of was so disappointed that I messed up that I just
then just
didn't try again.
Just leave it with the mistake.
Well, I could have, yes.
But I know how you work. It's the same reason that your city skyline cities look like Borg cubes.
Yes, and they're efficient, and they're excellent, and the people love them. Traffic moves magnificently. Well, no, that's a stallion face.
Why did you forget for a sec?
Because you took away his goatee. You made him smooth.
I suppose that is that.
He's a rather effeminate stallion.
I just realized I have an open on here. I made a mistake.
No, Brigard's like, isn't a Brigard like a guard?
A brigand?
Yeah. I'm looking it up.
I don't know. I've heard the term a lot, but I don't remember the context.
An
it was
armed
in.
robber. Okay. Typically part of a gang operating in secluded areas like forests and mountains. Okay, so yeah, armed robber. Brigand. Thank you. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. Brigand. Often described as an irregular foot soldier or mercenary rather than a thief, historically.
Yeah, because it feels like a term to me that feels like it should be bad, but also good, and I don't know which it should be.
Yeah, I think in movies and stuff, they've often used it as a thief or armed bandit, but historically speaking, it's a irregular foot soldier or mercenary.
That's supposed to happen.
So,
Yes.
mercenary makes sense if you're looking for a hero. So I think in Quest for Glory, they're using it in the historical sense. The mistake I made in the second game is I joined the Thieves Guild and stole, but I found out in the second game, if you steal, you can't become a paladin. And I was like, well, I want to become a paladin. And the game was like, nope.
Then why did you
So,
steal?
I didn't know.
But why did you wait? So you wanted to be somebody that fights for truth and justice,
Yeah.
yet you still made the choice to steal and are confused why.
I wanted to do the Thieves Guild stuff.
So
It had consequences.
that's how games work like that.
Not Elder Scrolls games. You can do everything.
That game came out before Elder Scrolls.
No, I think Elder Scrolls was first. I don't know. They were probably around the same time for the first.
The
one.
first Elder Scrolls. Oh, that's a rough one. Yeah, I
Like,
don't know
okay,
on that.
What was the first? First Quest for Glory game or the first Elder Scrolls? Let's find out. Quest for Glory. So you want to be a hero is the first one. Came out in 1990. So I'm thinking the first Elder Scrolls was probably before 1990. Let's check.
Oh God, I did open again. My brain can't not use open.
Okay, no, the first Elder Scrolls was 94. So Quest for Glory was 4 years before. But Quest for Glory wins. Of course, there hasn't been a Quest for Glory game since the 90s, but, you know. Quest for Glory 5 was the last one. And it shows why Sierra died as a company is because they tried to be one of the super early innovators and get into 3D video games before other people did. But it was super janky 3D with they went from beautiful art, 2D art, to empty areas with janky, like, 3D NPCs. It was not a good move.
You could say the same like when Final Fantasy VII came out. It went from beautiful sprite art to 3D.
But the backgrounds were still 2D and drawn.
Yeah, which on the TVs at the time worked.
Yeah.
I feel like they just didn't do the same good job trying to make that transition work.
Yeah. Like, can you imagine Midgar in 7 if they had tried to render the whole city out in 3D on the PlayStation 1?
It would be like 4 feet, you'd see.
Yeah, that's
because that's what they did in a lot of those.
That's what Sierra did in their games, and it didn't work. It looked gross and plain. I think Gabriel Knight, the last Gabriel Knight they did like in that style looked a little better, but you know, they should have stuck with the 2D for a while. But they didn't, and they sunk all their money into it. And yeah, kind of ended the company. I think Roberta Williams was just ready to retire too. But
supposed to happen?
Yeah, the last one came out in '98. Quest for Glory, Dragonfire.
Supposed to happen. That's supposed to happen.
Okay, now I need to go and redo these right here.
The thing is, I think you have 2 chances throughout the game to become a paladin. The second game and the third game. So I could have like waited till the third game to become a paladin.
Or just play the game to the way you want to play it, nothing else.
I wanted to be a paladin.
Okay, go play a different game.
The thing was, 2 was incredibly boring. 2 was a bad game. So I got way in through it and got towards the end, was ready to be done with 2. And they're like, nope, you messed up. Start over. 1 was a lot of fun. You know what was in 1? I'll show you. Very important. Quest for Glory 1.
I don't think I can quite. Yeah, it gets kind of weird if I go in. I don't like how limiting the pucker is, but it could be it's just limited because the A to B, like there's only so far you can push existing vertices before it starts collapsing and like too much towards some point. That's probably why I did that there.
See, there was this very beautiful woman in the game.
Okay.
But if I scroll down, so yeah, that's her picture.
Okay.
And here is a 3D model of her.
That's not bad. It's a horse lady.
She's a centaur, yeah.
But that looks like a much more modern 3D model.
Yeah, that was something, that was a render after the thing. This is what she looks like in game. Kind of just standing behind.
Yeah. Why is that bad?
Centaur.
I thought you were trying to play it off as bad. Oh, wait.
Got a horse butt.
Are you angry at me again?
You stole her. I'm pretty sure that's who I saw in my dream. She was a blonde.
That's supposed to happen.
Yeah, he stole a centaur girl that I was into. I'm so pissed off at him.
Yeah, I didn't do shit, but apparently he's mad at me about it.
No, there's like, you can actually flirt with her too in the game. She's like, I don't know.
Oh, this is how it started.
My father might not appreciate me running off with handsome strangers.
So now I know exactly what got you into the horse fandom. It's what was her name?
I don't remember.
What?
I only played one time. But I remember the centaur girl, and she was very.
Yeah, this is why, because it awakened it.
Her name was Hilda.
So
A young female centaur who sells produce, including apples, needed for a quest at a stall in town of Spielberg. Okay, so the first game was in Spielberg.
So this is what awakened your furriness.
No, I didn't play 1 till way after that.
Well, yeah, but you knew it existed.
I didn't even realize she was a centaur until I was like well into the game, because most of her's hidden behind the wall. And then you kind of look a little closer after she says something, and you're like, oh, that's a horse butt.
And then you're like, oh,
She's not wearing any pants.
Did you get? Is that when you are like, Mom, leave the room?
What happened?
She's not wearing any pants, Mom. It's technically porn now.
Kinda, in a way. I mean, depends on the definition, but yeah, I would say that would be, she would be breaking the law.
What? It's horse butt though.
It's
against the law.
So it's okay for any smart creature to be naked if it's not human naked. If the parts they're using aren't human.
Yeah.
Is this why DuckTales and all the Disney products?
Yeah, that's why Goofy just walks around with his dick hanging out.
You watched a very different show than I did.
Oh wait, Goofy wore pants. Donald Duck. Donald Duck.
I don't know what show he was watching, but I wanted to stay wherever he was watching it. I need to go use the restroom though. So I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Let me fix this video. Get this stallion. Where is he? Move him. Okay. Need to move him. He doesn't want to move. He's locked. There we go. Oh, now it's just his cloak is moving. Or unlock. Do we move him now? No, see now he doesn't want to move. He's like stuck. Unlock. Why is he still locked? What? I said unlock. Unlock. You know what? Screw it. No, why did he... You just want to move him into the fire. He's resisting. He's like, he doesn't want to go. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's fine. You know what? We all get to look at that now. So, welcome back.
Well, I say.
I couldn't do what I wanted to do.
What's... Why'd you move to this timeline?
I pressed buttons.
Yeah, you're on the graph editor.
That's why that wanted to work. Oh, is his hair? What is that even?
Michael, you were grabbing his clothes.
Yeah.
Only his clothes.
I took off his clothes.
This is the first time that I was gone and he was like, I need to get that stallion
I was trying to
naked.
move him into the fire.
What's your shooting size?
I have to back up a few more until I see like the other one lock. There we go. We're good now.
How do you break things so badly?
Oh.
Is that supposed to happen? Is that supposed to happen?
Okay, I'm just not happy with it. The rest of it looks pretty good.
I'm gonna look at the Centaur girl some more.
Is
I wonder if there's any like cool pictures of her.
I feel like this needs to just be reduced a bit.
is that?
This paladins can cast spells. But you didn't start out with any magic. You could have taken up magic instead of lockpicking. I think you might still be able to talk to. There is still a way you can learn magic. Oddly enough, I think you have to talk to. You can do a couple different playthroughs where paladins can learn some magic. Yes. Yes, because if you didn't do lockpicking, you wouldn't have been able to get into the Thieves Guild.
That's supposed to happen.
No, what you need to do, Nolan, is you just need to start a character from Quest for Glory.
Yeah, see, this is what I was saying. Like, you follow what he says to do, but then you're playing his way. But then he's going to tell you some other place. Oh, no, you should have this instead.
He's reading the manual. The manual's telling him things. The manual is corrupting his mind. What?
What are you doing?
Corrupting his mind, but in my way I wish it.
Is Is that supposed to
Could have had a
happen?
flaming sword.
Okay, that's
You still can. I'm giving you spoilers.
there was was that the Good Omens? Watching that, they showed the beginning of time with Adam and Eve, and it was the one demon guy from the show. It's the snake that gave the apple to Adam. But then as they were leaving, the good guy gives his flaming sword to Adam and Eve, like because he's like, are you sure you did the right thing? And like I don't know, like I'm a demon, I do my demon things. He's like, did you have a flaming sword? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, no, I'm pretty sure you have a flaming sword. It looked dangerous out there. I had to give it to him, and it shows him out there like trying to fight a lion with a flaming sword. They're like, wouldn't it be funny if like you did the bad thing and I did the good thing? Like, and it ended up being that the flaming sword thing was not a good thing.
No, he basically just handed a flaming sword to children.
Yes.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, it was just the show really tries to show that sometimes good and evil isn't it's a gray thing, and that was one of those things of like,
Nolan, if you know about the flaming sword, you're looking up spoilers.
no, we're talking about a different game. We're talking about a show actually.
Yeah, no,
so
he's
if there
talking
is a
about-
flaming sword,
He said,
then
I could have had a flaming sword. He's looking stuff up.
no,
Yes, Nolan.
Michael, by you providing all this information to him, it's essentially looking it
No,
up.
I'm giving him information.
You're giving him a curated direction.
I'm giving him hints.
That's what looking things up is.
I'm the hint line.
Why are you not being paid?
A good question.
Because you can't help yourself.
That's supposed to happen?
Pictures of the centaur girl.
Okay, I'm gonna. Technically, I probably should have his nose kind of wiggle, but I don't care enough for this. This is just bullshitty. Anyway, so okay, we'll just take that. We'll put it onto.
To be fair, this is the original version of her. The one I showed you later was the remake.
Oh, it still looks hoarse.
That looks more horse than the other one, actually.
Yeah, and you didn't know then?
But she's still got bare ass. Here,
Wow.
I'll share this to everyone
Profiling.
in the chat stream
Is that
A horse
supposed to
girl.
happen?
of my dreams.
Michael, I don't know why this picture made me laugh. Just
It's like, of your what now?
wait, I'll make it better.
Bad, it's coming. Oh. I get the new picture too.
There, Michael, is that better? She's looking at you.
Your face is like darkened.
My brain is seeing that it is this giant head on tiny horse body. Okay. Let's see if we can do some keyframing for him right now.
Is
It's really hard to find decent pictures of her. There's lots of pictures of the remake of her face, but not a lot of pictures of her. Just like I paid you by sending 50 squishy butt pens, which I still have.
See, now I know why you buy me stupid shit.
Why?
It's trying to get out of your system what you want to do to Nolan.
I sent Nolan some stuff.
Did you?
sure
you send
I
him
did.
stuff that was a joke, or because it was legitimately like this?
Can't
is cool?
recall.
Well, then that means it
No, I
was,
sent
and you're just trying to
Silver
hide
that
it.
Twilight outfit.
Oh well, yeah, but that wasn't because you thought it'd be fun. It was because like you fucked up.
Yeah. And suddenly I had a Twilight outfit that I could not wear.
You can wear it.
Yes, you saw the one time I wear it.
I know,
could not
and
wear it.
I have it on my phone forever.
No.
Like, there's nothing you can do that will take away that blackmail.
That's ensuring I can never become president. Because you know that was in the docket.
Well, I don't know. There could be a time in the future where, like, maybe that would get you the presidency. We're kind of in a weird time where I don't think rules matter anymore.
I feel like that one. I feel like if Trump had a video of that one in that outfit.
No,
No.
I don't. If it was like you versus Trump,
You know,
I'm still thinking Trump would win because you're just. They would look at the two of you and be like, "Well, that one's too old."
I'd walk over to shake his hand and I'd probably strangle him to death. So neither of us would be.
I don't think that would get you presidency.
But that's not what it'd be about.
Fight for the vice presidency then.
Yeah. No, I don't think it'd work out. I don't know. A picture of Derpy facing off against Goku.
I have to actually look up fanfics. I haven't wanted to get stuff prepped because I don't know if I have the panel or not. But I need to start getting some stuff done soon. Though since we didn't have a Winnie City last year, I can technically kind of cheat. I believe I had a couple new ones for BabsCon, and that one, like, I'm not a big fan of it if I did the panel at Cider Fest about doing the same ones at Winnie, because good chance there's a good amount of crossover. BabsCon's different. But I think I still did a good amount of repeats there, because my thought was too, people were there, haven't been to the other ones, so why would I like come up with new ones? But I do have to start looking soon.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I say coming up with. I gotta research.
Yes.
Hello, Sir Edward. We're talking about if it's okay for a centaur to not wear pants. Thoughts? Yes. Now, imagine the lady top on top, and the human lady, and then the rest of it is horse.
Yeah, remember?
Yes. How should a horse wear pants?
If a horse wore pants, would you wear them like this or like this? Which is it, Michael?
Ask Lyra. Type in Lyra.
No,
Add Lyra to the word you put in. Just
no,
add Lyra.
no, I don't want to.
Please. We've come this far.
See, this is
This is the appropriate way. Oh, does she wear pants? There is a version of that. Where she
There is,
wear
but I'm not
pants.
finding it there. See, like, oh, what about this?
No. That's weird.
But no, which is it, Michael?
It's the second one.
I feel like it has to be
Yeah.
because this one,
Weirds me out.
running would cause that middle piece to bunch up because there's nothing to hold it there. This is about running it around your waist. This isn't your waist.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
So this to me also doesn't, like, it handles one thing of like covering dirt coming from that direction, but it makes no sense. This doesn't make sense. This actually makes a horse isn't wearing pants, but if it did, I'm sure pants.
butt needs to
like
be
on the
covered.
right, the butt needs to be covered.
Why does the butt
It's
need to be
more of
covered?
like, how would this hold together? Because the body from this side does stretch and compress, but not by much, so it would still hold together. This, when running, you're going to be either like cracking everything going out, or it's going to be when you like are compressing and your back goes in, that the whole thing's just going to fall down. That, and even if you had a way to keep it there with like weird suspenders going over your back, it was still like bubble up way in the middle, and that's also kind of weird.
There's a horse right there wearing pants on ABC News.
This one?
Yeah, that's ABC News.
But like that belt would not work.
It's working.
And it's not a horse. It's like a statue.
It's a statue of a horse. I think somebody must have.
Like, this is them trying to find best of both worlds.
Yeah.
That one's better because at least this would hold it up at the back. But then I feel like you need a suspender or something going around the top here.
The extent of this conversation on the internet, where there's just picture after picture after picture of horses wearing pants.
It's a very important conversation.
Yes, because if you get to the Centaur girls, they gotta wear pants. But in Quest for Glory, that Centaur girl is not wearing pants.
She's just free, Michael. She's free.
She's still wearing a shirt. She's got like the Donald Duck thing going.
Yes.
Where'd all his hair go?
Yes.
Wasn't this the one with hair?
I hit it temporarily. It makes it easier for me to see where his everything's going. Oh wow, that is a move.
I do like the idea of a fic of Twilight coming back from the human world and still having a craving for like
Flesh?
beef and bacon, yeah, animal flesh. And she just goes to Applejack's farm and sees the pigs and the cows and starts like being so tasty, so plump.
That's supposed to happen.
Find her in the barn and all on a pig. I kind of miss the early fandom where do you remember what the forbidden flavor was?
Mare?
No, early fandom. That's current fandom. Early fandom had the forbidden flavor. And it was like Celestia was like, "No, sister, that is the forbidden flavor." The flavor was taco. It was mainly started by Fluffle Buff stuff, but it made its rounds.
But do you want some banana?
That was yes.
That's
Very
supposed
good
to happen.
fandom. Oh, if I could turn back time before a bunch of people just started screaming mares, which I do appreciate, but
Supposed
still,
to happen.
it was more creative back then.
Is that supposed to happen?
Yes, bears. I agree. No, it was YouTube had really just kind of come into its own at the start of the pony fandom. A lot of things happened like all at the same time around the pony fandom. Source Filmmaker was one thing that kind of became a thing.
Really?
Huh?
Really?
Yeah, really. YouTube was finally like becoming a thing. Like, it was already a thing, but it was very kind of niche. Streaming was becoming a thing for the first time. All around the 2010s. My Little Pony kind of was just like the first lightning in a bottle that happened at the same time. All these things we take for granted now, 15 years later, started happening.
To happen. supposed to happen? To happen.
I'm not gonna rip my eyebrows right now.
Is that supposed to happen?
But I did notice that, as far as I can tell, yeah. This is just 0. Oh, should be both 0.
That
Nope. Sorry, I forgot it. Why do you care, Michael?
I don't know. It looked like I was hoping he was dead.
supposed to happen?
Yeah. I was hoping he was dying. His nose fell off.
That supposed to happen?
I started following my Spanish My Little Pony channels, and now half of my feed is just Spanish My Little Pony. I kind of want to turn it off because I don't speak Spanish, but I kind of don't. Because
But you just want the pictures. Who cares? It's like if you got a picture book and you don't, it says A is for Aqua, and you'd be like, I don't care what Aqua is. I just care that it has a horsey next to it.
I'm gonna post this picture in Applejack chat. Then I'm gonna post this picture in Stream chat, and then I'm gonna show him this picture. Cause Applejack. Let's go to Applejack. Solid.
You showed me your phone and they had to point to your phone.
Yeah, it's right here.
Where?
Right here. Just poop. I'm about to turn off the horse.
No, I was gonna turn off the forest. I was gonna try to hit whatever other button was on there.
It's a react button.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post the horse.
Reacting would be like this. You react with eggplant.
Oh no! The implications
Is
for stream. I won't leave you out,
is
Aaron. It's the ice acting. What's the source? But I don't know. I lose track of the picture the second after I post it.
that happen?
Its origins become a mystery to me. And I just appreciate horse. Like, as soon as I leave this stream, I'm gonna forget who's making this thing.
That supposed to happen?
No, I don't like that.
That supposed to happen?
Nolan, I want to ask you a question. Would you make out with a centaur? Because if you would, you stay away from my centaur. My dream centaur.
I'm angry at you for this hypothetical that I provided the answer for.
Yes. I'm not, I don't know his answer yet. Just telling him the consequences ahead of time. Perhaps he's doing the smart thing and not answering.
There's also a delay.
Well, that sounds like Argo also needs to know your answer.
Oh, God. And the eyebrows are backwards. Left is this one. Technically, that's right.
Is it left or right?
It's stage left, but it's right eyebrow. That's a no. All right, that is a fairly large fuck up there. It's not difficult fuck up to make because like you're looking from the front and you think left, right, but consistency is important, and the easiest consistency to maintain is the one of what is the characters, and they didn't do that. I like consistent.
Yes. I would imagine with all these different models, you'd want them to.
If I go to do a thing, I want it to do the thing that I intended it to do.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to happen? Supposed to happen?
Yeah, he took the smart choice.
Hmm?
Or he's playing Quest for Glory without me.
You're gonna go back there and he's gonna have like 3 flaming swords.
It'd be impressive.
There, my goal. So we'll do that. Okay. There. So he's doing another thing.
Is that supposed to happen?
Just like pulls her out.
So what do you have her saying?
Hmm?
Did you come to a conclusion on what you're having her
She's not saying anything yet.
Okay.
I ran some things.
Oh, he's just lunched though.
Ew! My lunch was in there!
No, I don't like that.
No! My lunch was in there!
What was
The
that?
shouting gets like almost like she's trying to be a witch, but this one, like, I put like new woo and it put new. It just said new.
No.
No!
New. It was like, we are the knights who say new.
We are no longer the knights who say ni.
I'm gonna put the temperature all the way down for shout and see what that does. It's 0.1. Still feel like now that I've modified her eyes to be smaller people, that they're still not quite matching up to where I feel that they're going, and because like again some of the manipulation makes sense. I feel like that's closer to it's about making it so that they both feel like they're looking in the same direction. To me, she's looking right here and he's looking about right here too. So this feels pretty even, where before it looked like she's looking way over here, and I don't like that.
Knew my lunch was in there! Knew my lunch was in there!
She keeps saying new. New. Well, it's like one of the guys when they were like, he was trying to get him to say knee, and he's like, does it say knee? New. Like, no, it's knee. New.
Just do what I always did. Just type the word no with a K and then stretch out the O.
No.
Well, then just have it not work.
I did it. No, you say you don't play with these anyway.
I don't play with the phonics. I play with the spelling.
Yeah, the phonics are spelling.
Yes, but you're getting all fancy with it.
There's an actual map of them you can read, and then you just like put the one in.
Working.
And you can do it by word. So you can just be like, well, this word is the one I'm having problem with, so I'll just let everything else be the same and only work on this word.
Okay. Is it working?
Yeah, it did a lot better.
Okay.
Immediately did a lot better. If I poked at it a little bit more, I could probably, because I don't remember where that, I didn't look up alphabet until later because I forgot what the name was until I started touching it in custom. Then it told me. Anyway,
Is that supposed to happen?
so I'm not 100% happy with kind of what his expression is, but it'll get me there for now. The fire kind of feels like, ooh, that's gonna be rough. So the car crash comes with the sound of fire, but now if I want to keep the fire going, I have to find another fire and overlay them on top of each other. I'm gonna just see if I can find that quick because I don't think I've loaded models.
I am on fire!
Yeah, let's see if we can do this one, because this one should be lossless or seamless. But I'm gonna need it to fade. We're gonna set this to fade in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. We'll put it to here, and we'll copy paste. I probably should have copy pasted before doing the fade in. Okay, and now It's too loud.
Yeah. Is that supposed to happen?
Okay. That works much better. All right. Now we have a continuous fire effect. Let me make sure this doesn't. Yep, we gotta make sure it doesn't have a gap. There we go. Okay. This has a gap too.
Did you already eat all your ice cream?
Yeah.
I saw my ice cream.
Yeah.
I did finish off the dirt finally.
Yeah. Now you get the other ice cream.
Yeah.
You better eat it, or it's gonna disappear.
She's gonna find me like,
I have no idea what happened to it. I think it was the ants. They opened our fridge and took the ice cream out.
I haven't seen the ants since.
I saw
Did one get in?
one, but where was it?
Was it?
Was it on the window? There was one. I can't remember where I saw it, but I saw one.
Okay, so maybe another round of poison. I did buy a whole nother jug of poison.
I think it was on the window, but the window's a little more of an interesting spot for like in
If
and
I
out, so.
poison everything enough, there's no way they'll get in or we'll survive.
Yeah. It's like if you have a spider, just burn down the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've sprayed twice now, but the spray thing I've been using is kind of not working really well, so it took a really long time. But I got another one that I suspect is going to work significantly better.
All right, we're gonna see you guys. Who's on?
Ponies?
Like they're doing some like smooshies.
Are they pony smoochies?
I think that looks like vampire smooshies.
Oh, boo. Only Silver
What's wrong
likes
with
vampire smoochies.
What's wrong with vampire
They're
smooches?
not horse smoochies.
What if they're vampire horses?
Ooh.
Well, then they're vampires.
Baboons.
You didn't look into it further. Head empty. Wow, they've been also leak. They must. Did they just start? Because it's like be right
Play
back.
What the
Okay.
Dove? Somebody enjoyed What the Dove. No, I'm afraid.
No, unless somebody else is playing What the Dove,
thought-
but I'm not seeing
You,
it.
you act like you thought about it for a second.
I was just really confused for a
I
second.
don't know.
We haven't done Star Sign for a little bit, but like, he says to be right back, and I don't
They're acting
know
like
what that
coupons,
means.
though.
But that's like, who knows when they'll be back?
You have coupons.
Look at this one. They got the plushie holding a plushie.
That's like a whole bunch of poems.
Yeah, Stellar Eclipse we haven't done in a little bit. We kind of over Stellar
That's
Eclipse.
a poem.
Oh, is he playing like?
He's playing a My Hero Academia.
No, yeah, I know, but it looks like he's playing like All for One or something. I'm not sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Like this is the main game he plays, but his whole like theme is dedicated to it, so it makes sense.
I think he is playing All Might. Yeah.
Yeah, All Might. That's what I was thinking.
All Might in his prime.
He's got some hair. Is he balding?
Mm.
I don't know. Like he's wearing a picnic table or like thing on his back. That's weird. But get over there though. All right. We'll see you all on day. Friday. Yes, Friday.
Pretty much. Sir.
Look at more on this. So.
Big Derpy. I'm so glad somebody did a Big Derpy. Thank you, Nice.
But thank you, Pony Gamer Pop. When did the follow happen? Did I miss the follow? I might have. Oh, I apologize if I did. Oh, yeah, I might have remembered it. I remember. Whatever. Thank you to Charging Hot Rod and Nullen for the resubs.
No smooching.
I think it was Hot Rod was 63 and Nullen was 65. 64. Nullen was 64 and Hot Rod was 63. Okay, that was close.
But yeah. Fun stream. Some work got done.
Yeah, a bit. That's not All Might. That's somebody else.
Is it not All Might? Looks like All
No.
Might.
Yeah, it's got the like American whatever colors and
I
whatever.
didn't. Oh. I kind of stopped watching My Hero.
It was a good show, but it just started feeling like filler.
It slowed down a little.
Yeah, I didn't like it when it slowed down. I kind of stopped paying attention then, but yeah, we'll see you all on Friday. Have a good one. And goodbye.
Bye-bye. I had one drink? I had two.